Are we rolling? We started? Is
Yeah,
this it? This is
not yet,
reasonable
not yet,
ignorance?
not yet. We got you. Listen,
Yes, sir.
now,
This is the ignorant shit you like.
I am King
This
Cooler.
is the ignorant shit you
I'm Magic
love.
Mike.
Nigga, this is the ignorant shit you like. Come on. This is the
You know
ignorant
it's a
shit
booty
you
hell when a
love.
motherfucker got a 9 chasing a chicken. Bombs!
I pick music. He picks New Edition and Jay-Z stuff. That's what he does.
Alexander O'Neal, Mary J. Blige, all time shit.
Reasonable Ignorance Podcast.
Yes.
We are back. June, middle of June.
Yes.
The week before Father's Day. The weekend lead into Father's Day.
Yeah,
Hump Day before Father's Day.
Yeah.
And lady had the nerve to say to me the other day, oh yeah, Sunday is Father's Day. Not oh yeah, bitch. No, not oh yeah, like it's an afterthought. I would tell your baby's father who the real father of that child is that you got all the child support checks from.
I mean, I'm glad you brought that up.
I would trick on you.
Did you see the
I would tell all your fucking good business. How you been sucking dick in the back in the garage, damn near killing motherfuckers from carbon monoxide because you are a hoe. Don't say, oh yeah, it's Father's
How
Day.
that's going left so fast?
Right,
Fuck
it went
that.
left real
And
fast.
that pisses me off. I've been holding that in ever since she said that. Oh yeah,
Damn.
Father's Day is
That was fast.
Sunday. Bitch, you celebrated Mother's Day, your birthday, Christmas, all that shit. I would go tell all the Jehovah's Witnesses that you celebrate all this shit and you drink like a fish.
bombs? Starting off already.
Yeah, I would tell them your name next week if I don't get my motherfucking gift in the garage.
Oh, so that's what it's about. That's about
Sunday
the gift.
evening by 4:30.
He's blackmailing you.
Did everybody see the that Target or one of these department stores are selling
The baby daddy card?
baby daddy cards?
Terrible.
Oh, really?
No, I didn't
I'm
see
gonna
that.
go buy a bunch of them and give them out then.
Are
I
you
feel like
serious?
an ass. I feel
Yeah.
like an ass. We should have came up with that.
Yo, that's smart as hell.
Yeah,
that's money.
We got to capitalize on this shit.
I gotta start writing Hallmark cards. I'm good at writing
Right.
anyway.
I mean, what's wrong with a baby daddy card?
Yeah, that's what they think of us anyway. Just a check. Goddamn it, next year I'm coming up with a
Happy
sperm
What do you
donor
mean?
Daddy
card.
What do you mean you're
Day.
shrugging your shoulders and shaking your head?
I'm saying, what's wrong with it?
What's
that-
wrong with a baby daddy card?
Yes, what's wrong with it?
That is dehumanizing.
No,
that
maybe
is
if that
debilitating.
motherfucker
How?
didn't perform
How
act
is
like
it
a baby
80?
daddy, then he wouldn't get a baby daddy card.
That is escalate. That what's the word I'm looking for, Magic?
Emasculating.
Emasculating
How?
the man.
Ain't nobody got to look. I am not
How?
here to fucking build you up and make you feel good. That's your job.
Says
The
not
fuck?
one mother. Neither one of these are mothers. You all stay is next week. You're motherfuckers.
Yeah, y'all was last month.
Next month. No,
Last
next
month.
month.
I'm not a mother.
Yeah, next month.
Just be
Next
prepared for
No
all
parents.
of the
Y'all today is in July.
single
Motherfuckers.
mothers.
Pop it.
Y'all get to have
It's
your
gonna be
time.
Happy Father's Day to single mothers. It's gonna be a bunch of those posts.
Oh my
on-
God.
on
It's
Sunday.
gonna be a bunch of chicks sitting up talking about it's not fair to tell a woman Happy Father's Day because she's not a father. Nobody want to listen to that shit.
Shut up, bitch, and go to church and suck the drummer's dick. Shut up.
Bombs.
I'll be in Los Angeles.
Quit
so.
going to church.
I'll
just
be in
use the
South
Wi-Fi.
Carolina.
Bitch is going to church.
That's
just
why I
use the
took my
Wi-Fi.
dad to lunch last week.
That's all right.
Rewind.
Hold on.
So wait a minute. Let's just go around the table real quick. Just real quick.
All right.
Give me 20 seconds. Your thoughts on baby daddy card.
I don't give a fuck about them.
I think it's brilliant marketing. I wish I would have thought of it because that is some good money.
I don't want one. I better not get one. And some white
I'm gonna
people
buy
shit.
you one.
That's something a white guy thought of. Say, hey, like, how about baby daddies? Nah.
You ever thought maybe? Go ahead, Magic. I'm gonna come back to you, Dave.
Sperm donor card.
That
what I'm making
too.
next year.
Yo.
I'm making that for next year. Fuck that. I need money. I need to get this credit score out of the. Man, my credit score should not be like the greatest day they say in. What's your favorite? Where did you go?
South Carolina.
No,
Well,
in April.
oh, for Denver for 420.
That should not be my credit score. So fuck that.
Double bomb.
I gotta use my motherfucking imagination.
Damn.
Gotta get somewhere near that 820. 400 points, nigga. I'm balling. We didn't introduce the guest though. Man.
Yeah, I know we are, but what'd you say? You said something again, Dave.
Baby daddy is some Brad in marketing thought of in Hallmark. Let's
You
do
ever
something
thought?
for the
You ever
blacks.
thought maybe it was Shanika that got hired
Hell no.
from HBCU and said, "Look, we need to do baby daddy cars. Let's go out on a limb."
I would fire Shanika.
I mean, white girls got baby daddies.
We want the
I
same
work with
respect.
plenty of white girls that's got baby
We
daddies.
understand Katie Lou
Yes.
got baby daddies, but
Here's the thing: we want the same respect and admiration as the
pretty
mothers.
much, yes.
So
Look at.
there's no baby mama
well,
cards.
that's
That should be,
because
sure.
there definitely should be a baby mama card, and the front of it should be shaped like a bonnet. Fuck.
Nigga, are you rubbing off?
I feel like a proud teacher, like everybody just passed the Constitution in 8th grade. Like
You are rubbing.
I feel so good.
She just went
Do you all practice a routine on the way home
No,
with Black woman's perspective over here?
No way.
God damn, that was a good one.
Have
Hand
a pair
claps.
of dirty fucking pink flip flops on the front of that bitch.
flowers.
The house shoes with the fur on them. Those are for the house.
Oh my God.
House shoes are for the house, ladies and gentlemen. House shoes.
Some
you don't
pink fucking
walk to the
sweatpants, two
fucking
sizes
corner
too
store
big and shit,
and
two
pay the
sizes
fucking.
too
Go get
small.
those Rellos, lean all on the fucking bulletproof window, talking about where the fucking swishers at with your panties in your ass because you got your pajamas on and you got your kids. Get your nasty ass out of here. We don't want to see that shit. I know that man has been running through you all fucking night because you smell like it. You smell like a racehorse. It's been
Bombs! Rewind.
Smell like Febreze and cigarettes.
and
Febreze and cigarillos.
That's gonna be the title of the show tonight. Febreze and cigarettes.
and you,
No,
you
it's not.
Actually, yes.
It's going to be the fashion and sex episode.
Hey, check this out. Tonight we are joined by two incredible guests. Celebrity stylist Dave.
Styles
What's
by
up,
Dave.
Chicago?
Styles by Dave.
That's good. That's good.
Styles by Dave is here
Yes,
with us
sir.
tonight, along with one of the best sex instructors,
Oh, thank you.
Our resident sex
Right,
bird.
Pretty
resident
much.
sex expert, sex instructor. It's very memory gland-esque tonight.
Memory glad mess.
Yes, yes, they are. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Well,
Can't
thank
just
you.
take your eyes off the titties.
The girls
Tyomi is here, the Glamazon. Tyomi.
Thank you. I love it.
Welcome back, boo.
The show is hilarious.
Specially requested. Shout out to Delcy and Magic Mike that's here tonight.
So we bring y'all some tonight that's people in general,
Yeah.
for the most part. We're not talking about you retards that just go fuck anything or whatever. You want to be attracted to somebody because of their looks and their appearance, because that's the style that they wear. Whether they're sporty, they wear uniform, they're policemen, whatever. And then you're going to get down to it after all the bullshitting and going to Ruth Chris and getting the bullshit meal. Hey, is we fucking. So Styles and fucking is the name of the show for this week, y'all. Style it
proposed
up
name.
so I can fuck it up.
Bombs.
God damn it, I don't have no money for no bills.
Styles by Dave.
What's up,
Styles
brother?
by Dave.
How you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. Thanks for having me, guys.
I'm
Thank
glad you came on. A recent subscriber to the podcast.
Yes. Congrats on you guys' 152nd episode. Bombs.
There you go.
Everybody wants to say bombs. Jamal walks into the barbershop, they just be saying bombs like that shit and took off. Like, they just say bombs. That's bombs right there. That's bombs.
Yeah, I'm in the car listening.
Hey, and he smiles his ass off like he just like, that's my boy. That's
100 years from now, yeah, I will be etched in stone somewhere.
No, I can't front. Like the people at my job that listen, when they walk past the desk, they be like bombs. I'll be like, right out.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
I appreciate that. Shout out to I'm gonna get right back to you in 1 second. Shout out to Big Squeezo, Annika, Okay, yeah, Annika, I told you your new name. Your new name. She asked me why is your name?
So what kind of disrespectful name you got for her?
Fashion Nova,
Fashion Nova.
Groupon. Shout out to Annika Groupon.
You
down
can't
there in
shade
Florida.
a woman because she know a good deal when she see one.
Hey, what's the other one? The coupon book that comes in the mail and
Hey,
shit.
she created the page, so she has to get something. Like, she got to get something like revolutionary. So we gonna call her.
Nah, she likes coupons and shit. That's cheapalicious for real.
Yeah, well,
Coupons save
and
your life.
goddamn, she created our page for the Facebook. So the Weezer
Very
English
true.
page. So she, Madam C.J. Walker.
There you go. There you go. Pop it. Styles by Dave.
Y'all should see. Y'all see. I'm gonna spit a
Shucks.
water out.
Styles by Dave.
What's up, man?
You are a fashion extraordinaire. What's the impresario?
Stylist, groomer, just getting these young men prepared for life, man. I'm like they big brother, they uncle.
Okay.
A lot of them I keep in contact with after high school. It's great, man.
Do a lot of
great.
mentoring.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
What have you? Where'd you get your start?
My start was actually by accident because I was always getting approached by my friends like, "Hey, can you help me tie my tie?" I would tie their tie. I say, "No, don't wear this. I want you to wear that." And it just grew from there, from giving them ideas of what to wear, how to wear a pocket square, how to tie a bow tie, and putting together the whole look. And it went for like 2 years. And someone went off my head like, you need to get paid for this. Because they would come back and say, man, can you do another outfit? And I would do it again. And then I said, you know what, I got my business cards, talked to some friends, and it's been actually a blessing ever since. You know,
Was this started as a child or what?
I've always been, even when I was little, I was always like stylish. I never dressed like the other kids, which was funny because I had my own identity. So as a kid, I had an eye for fashion. Okay. I remember, because me and Mike went to Ruggles together. I remember when I first transferred to Ruggles, they used to talk about my pants because I had these pants nobody else had.
Yeah.
With zippers on the side, and I would wear like baggies and dress shoes, and everybody else had on like the Pro Kids and all that. So
you was dressing like Mike or
No, he was dressed like himself.
Yeah.
I was dressed like a nigga from 79th Street.
Okay.
Like he could go down at any time. He had on church shouting shoes. like he might catch the Holy Ghost at any time,
Man.
but he had some zippers on his pants.
man,
Okay.
So he had the turbo and Ozo pants. you know,
Right.
before
so
they
you
really
weren't
came out.
shopping at Venture and you weren't shopping at
I was still shopping at Venture. It was just like,
He was getting the shit
Venture.
that he was getting the Puerto Rican shit that we wasn't gonna wear.
Pop it.
Mike, you're killing me, man.
No,
You was at Ruggles the same time as Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were on the same age
childhood
then.
friend, yeah.
Okay.
Stayed 1 block away from each other.
1 block away.
Yeah, and our mothers knew each other from growing up. Like
Grandmothers.
Chatham is that area where people like. I don't want to get off subject, but I got to tell it. Like the projects there, the low end, they dismantled their history.
Right.
You know what I mean? The projects, you can't go back down there.
Right.
You could just see the street and be like, we used to do this right here, this and that. Chatham is not like that. You know, like people. He still has his grandmother's house over there.
Okay.
You know, my mother still staying in my grandmother's house.
Right.
You can still have that lineage there to share and reminisce and take your children there and bump into him or walk down 79th Street and bump into some of your old friends. And because for the most part, everybody's still in that area. But they have a great way of like uprooting us and getting us to move to Iowa for the fucking food stamps, or Wisconsin, or Milwaukee.
That's what that is?
Or
Iowa.
Minnesota. like Inglewood. Inglewood is not the same no more.
Right.
But everybody's wearing their hat, they hard hat about how tough we are. Y'all killing each other, running each other out the community, and the Mexicans buying up the blocks.
Yeah.
So I see it every day. So you gotta stay true to what's really true to you. You know what I mean? Like, this is my man. I could call him at any time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
We used to kiss girls, in the hallway and grind, like just like in Cooley High.
Right.
Listening to fucking New Edition.
So you
Boy, them bitches so fat
born and
now.
raised on the South Side
Yes, sir.
in Chatham.
Yeah, we moved around a lot, man. Moms, man, we Inglewood, South Suburbs, Cal Park, Blue Island, Cal City. Mom moved a lot, man. It was 4 of us, so she did what she had to do.
Okay.
But to God be the glory, we all made it. Brothers are firemen.
Okay.
Sisters in corporate America. Me, I'm doing my thing. My other sister in Atlanta. I got another half sister. A lot of people don't know about, but Mike know.
Yeah.
She's a police officer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lulu.
That was my first job in the shop.
So with the whole fashion thing as a child, what influenced you to want to be stylish and fashion? Because you know back then you were born in the 70s, right?
Right.
So you're raised in the 80s.
Right.
So and like let's say from 80 to 86, a lot of kids had the Jerry curls. Wore fake Michael Jackson.
Man,
Leathers.
I never got the jacket, the red jacket.
Fake Michael Jackson jacket.
Yeah.
Or you had the Buck 50 hats or starter coats or
Right.
whatever which was the trendiest and poppingest thing at that time. As a child, how old were you in 85?
85, I was 15.
What were you wearing at 15? I'm skipped over your grammar school years, but
I had the starter jackets, man. I was fresh. Like I remember when the Florida Marlins came out. The teal and black.
Yeah.
I had it.
okay,
I had the cap, had the jacket.
okay.
So and hip hop influenced me too. So I would see like Big Daddy Kane, LL with the Troop. Anything my idols wore, I wanted to wear.
Were you influenced by the deep house music era also, as far as what the clothes they wore with the?
Nah.
You talking about super baggy jeans and the flower print shirts and
Nah. I wasn't into house like that. I dug it, but I wasn't. I'm a hip hop head, so
okay.
even to this day when they go to the house picnic, it's alright. But
He did have a parachute coat though.
You did?
yeah, we all had one.
I did.
Towel jackets, but hip hop influenced my style more so than house music.
Grammar school, Dave, in grammar school, you said you had zippers on your pants.
Yeah. It was called what were they called?
I don't know.
Did you get clowned?
Turbo and Ozones.
Yeah, man. At first, because they was like, man, who's this kid? Transferred. I ain't know nobody. And in Ruggles, we had to stand in line for going to the building.
Yeah.
And I think it was Sean Talbot.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey, thigh dude with the zip on the thighs, come on over here." And I started busting up, man. I made a friend because they never seen nothing like that, man.
Really?
My mom
Because we
made me
wearing
dress-
Wranglers around that time.
Yeah, my mom made
Lee
me dress
jeans,
up, man.
Wranglers, or whatever
Yeah.
shit we got from Ventures
Yeah,
or
with the patch on the knee. I had them too.
You had those.
We had the Bucks, all them, man. Taking y'all back.
That's when you got one pair of shoes for the whole fucking year.
Yeah, it's true.
You
Your
better not
mama didn't give a
fuck 'em
fuck if you went from a size 10 to 11 and a half. You got to ride them out, pimp.
What was life like?
Shit tighter down here.
What was life like for you from? You remember the 70s?
Nah, I remember the 80s though.
80s. Okay, so from 80 to 89, what was life like for you as going from grammar school to high school?
It was growth, man. It was dope, man, because man, grammar school, Ruggles, then going into high school.
Where'd you go?
Simeon.
Okay.
Yeah, so how I wound up going to Simeon, I watched Ben Wilson, and it was a guy on Wabash, and he gave me my first beer. Damn, what's his name, man? It's tip of my tongue.
How old
Anyway,
were you when you got your first
Freddie
beer?
C.
Freddie C gave me my
Freddie
first
C.
beer. Yeah, Freddie C. Shout out to
Goddamn
Freddie C.
BD. Try to fuck up the
Yeah,
community.
it was.
Turn them up. Turn them
After he
up.
gave me my first beer,
Uh-huh.
I was like, man, he went to Simeon. I said, man, I want to go to Simeon. Because back then, if you didn't know nobody, if you was going to high school and you weren't coming up under nobody, you was going to get, beat up, clown. So I'm like, Fred was like, you come to Simeon, I'll look out for you.
Okay.
Told my mom want to go to Simeon.
Because the neighborhood school was Hirsch, right?
Nah. Well, on that end, it was Simeon because Hirsch was further east.
Yeah.
So if you lived like right across the bridge,
Right.
Dan Ryan, you went to Simeon
Or
or Julian
Calumet.
or Calumet.
Yeah.
I damn sure wasn't going to Calumet. My sister went to Julian, so I went to the Meon.
Okay. So you went to the Meon during the basketball era.
Yeah.
The serious
Man,
basketball
serious,
era.
man. Every year was killing them.
Yeah.
He graduated with Deion Thomas and Cody and
You did?
Cody
Yeah.
Butler,
Okay,
Deion.
Jackie Lanier.
Nick Anderson came out before me, so a lot of greats came out of Simeon, man. Shout out to Simeon Bombs.
Like you dropping light.
Just like a motherfucker was saying that street gonna say the fuck he want to say. Jamall is appalled right
I'm not proud. I'm good. Yeah, you can say you at least got to put the
Hey,
emphasis on
you
the
got
bomb.
He
bombs
said
to
bombs.
Simeon, man. Bombs to Simeon, man.
So you went to Simeon.
Yes, sir.
Were you fashioned and entrenched there?
By the time I got to Simeon, I was like, man, you can tell me now. I had a paper route. I was making my own money. You know, I was doing my own thing. I was
Selling candy at school?
No, I had a paper route. I was making like $50 a week,
Okay.
and I was just buying shit. Man.
That's a lot of money back then.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me. That's how I got
Yeah.
the paper route.
It's a lot
Through
of
him.
money,
Man, I was slanging them papers.
We was
man.
paper boys.
And that taught me entrepreneurship early,
Uh-huh.
independence and character. It taught me how to be on time. It taught me how to wake up. I had to stuff papers. You know, fat boy ring my bell 5 a.m, waking me up. I had to get up and deliver those papers.
4:30.
Yeah.
He want the papers out. He want the papers out. And if you get a
Man.
complaint, like if it could be a lady like, you gotta understand, the paper was 35 cents, and it was like 75 cents on Sundays.
Right.
So if you got a complaint from a lady who she had to come off her porch and get her paper off the side of her porch, and she called in, you didn't get paid for that. So that's 35 cents they not paying you for. So you don't want no complaints because all this money,
Right.
you want to be that guy to stand in line in the lunchroom and you could stunt and get you 2 juices and
Man,
2
I was buying
Sushi
everybody
Cubes.
cookies.
Until these motherfuckers in Inglewood was selling dope, and he turns around and say, I got juices and Susie Q's for everybody. Hey man, where your paper route at?
Pop it.
What the fuck? How do you have $400 fucking dollars? You must deliver from 95th Ashton to Irving Park, motherfucker. What the fuck? Who the fuck? How you deliver papers like that? And he showed me his hand one day. He was like, I was like, what the fuck is that? That's some popcorn? He was like, no, that's crack. And I didn't know what it was. But needless to say, he's been in and out of jail ever since then, you reckless bastard.
Not me.
No,
Don't know me.
the guy that was selling the crack.
So,
Let's be clear.
father figure. Father in life. Uncle who
Yeah,
who was very
well-
stylish with the, because you know those kind of things, or were you paying attention to stuff that was on TV
Like I said,
Nigga was looking at Hambrick, the basketball coach.
Coach Hambrick.
with the bald head, right?
No, Hambrick with it. The
Oh,
Simeon
man.
coach.
I know. I'm saying with he had the Jefferson back during that time.
Yeah, he
rest
was
in peace,
coming
Coach
yeah.
Bob Hambrick, man.
Yeah.
Simeon.
Go ahead.
But listen, like I said, hip hop was a big influence. My biological dad died when I was a baby. I didn't meet him.
Okay.
My mom had remarried. I had a stepdad. He was in my life till I was like 10, and then they separated. So it was just me. You know, it was Dave and my little brother. You know, so it was what I saw on TV. And thank God I didn't look at no BS. It was LL, Rakim. It was Big Daddy Kane, the fresh niggas, man.
So
I was
you
like,
wasn't influenced by Prince or
hell no, man. I mean, I liked his music, but I wouldn't wear no blouses, man. I was
You wasn't
12, 14 years old.
Did y'all have guys that wore that at Ruggles or at Simeon and at at Harper? I mean,
Get their ass
was niggas was wearing the perms and shit like that?
Of course.
Nah, they had Jerry curls back in the NWA days, but wasn't nobody rocking no blouses in school.
Now they had finger waves at Dunbar for me.
Yeah.
They had finger waves when you was there.
Yes.
The folks had finger waves.
Of
It's
course,
one of
the
them
PCs are
BD
still
things.
up. It's always gonna be a Stone and Robert in every motherfucking school.
Pop it.
Always gonna be a nigga. They cannot wait to get downstate in the penitentiary. And that's just
Stone
him.
and Robert.
But like me and Dave, we jail over like you said, hip hop. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? We didn't have no fathers in our life, but we knew how far to go with the bullshit. I went a little farther with him than him with the bullshit, but we wasn't going knee deep in it to get in the lineup.
man.
So you
Because
stayed away from the street shit and
Yeah,
everything.
man. I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick. That my first girlfriend, her name was Mavis,
Stories.
and she was affiliated with the L. Rookins. I didn't know who these guys were until she told me come to the fort.
Right.
All right, I come. You can't just walk in the fort. So I go to the fort. About 4 big dudes at the door. Who you looking for? I'm like, Mavis. They go to the back, let me in. I'm like, what the hell is this? And because she was affiliated with these El Rukins, I kind of latched to them, you know? So I was going to the fort like every week. They had parties over there. But you couldn't get in unless you knew someone. You couldn't just walk in the fort.
Right.
So 4 years later, I go to, 3 years later, I go to Simeon, and lo and behold, Jeff Ford has a son. We became friends.
Okay.
He was hardcore gangbanger. And I'll never forget one day he asked me to go to Julian. Hey man, let's go up there and let's get up on these, let's jump these fools. I'm like, man, we gotta dance, man. I'm gonna catch you later. He's like, all right, Dave. I get home from the dance, look at the news. He had got shot in the stomach. I was supposed to be with him. So after that, I was like, man, I can't fuck around, man. I can't do that, man. But he respected that. You know, it wasn't no peer pressure. It was just like, all right, Dave, I get you. And I kept in touch when I visit him at his grandmother's house. He recuperated, but
He had a bag. He had a colostomy bag.
no, he got shot, man. He got shot with like a 22. It wasn't like today they got Dracos and shit. He got shot with a little pistol, but the point was I was supposed to be with. I was running with somebody I shouldn't have been running with.
Yeah.
But because we had to dance at Simeon, I wasn't missing no party, man.
Exactly.
Y'all know back in the Simeon days, you had a party, you had to be there.
Right.
So I was like, you go ahead, man. I go to the next one. He's like, all right. I go home and look at the news. I'm like, man. So I ran with, the fives for a while, man. I just learned my lesson. And I realized that wasn't for me.
Right.
That was not the route I wanted to be. I wasn't about getting shot and, So if that answers your question, yeah.
You graduated from Simeon.
Yeah.
What's next? What's the next move?
I went to Columbia for about 8 months.
Okay.
And I had a kid.
Okay.
And that changed my life, man. So I had to get a job. I had to be a man. I had to grow up real quick. 18 years old. So from that point on, I had little odd jobs. But fast forward to, 20 years later, I was like, man, let me, because I always had a knack, like I said, for fashion.
Okay.
So I think that was my calling. So all this time, I'm dressing people. I'm fresh. Everybody asks, where you get this, where you get that. So I'm like, I need to get paid, man, because I had some of the best jobs you can have. I was a conductor, I was UPS. I did it all. I had good pay, benefits, Xerox. I just wasn't happy in none of those jobs. I didn't subscribe to that notion. You have to work till you 66 and then enjoy the fruits of your labor. I wanted it now, man. Like, fuck this, man. I worked for the railroad, and the old heads would tell me, man, you got a good job, man. You stick here for 30 years. And I look at them like they crazy. Like, man, I ain't be here no 30. I'll be here about 2 years. Because I already knew in my heart,
Right.
I'm getting this money. I'm out of here.
I mean, that's what they teach. That's what the
Yeah.
black community teaches.
Yeah.
Is,
Yeah.
they as you can chime in also, they teach us go get that job,
Go to school.
Yep.
go get that career,
You go to school, you get in debt.
do 30.
Right. You 100,000 K in debt.
Yeah.
And you come out making 40,000 to pay off 100K.
Yeah.
That don't make sense.
At all.
So
At all.
Thank God for Simeon for giving me the trade, even though I didn't stick with it. And
What
I
was
wish
that?
CPS would have stuck with the trade system, the vocational system. They took all of them out the schools, and that's what disrupted these kids now. They have no skill set. So you had carpentry, you had sheet metal, you had welding. So when you graduated, you had a skill set that they cannot take from you.
Right.
Now these kids come out of school, they don't know what to do, man.
They can't even
They can't afford
read.
college. Yeah. They want to rap, they want to play ball. That's the only two options.
Right.
So they
can't
say.
even fucking barely do that shit.
Right.
They so high for fucking pills and cough syrup.
Yeah. So
So, you've been doing Styles by Dave for how long?
professionally, like 6 years.
Professionally for 6 years.
Please tell me you didn't tell none of them young boys to wear them high water ass pants.
Hey
with
man,
no socks
that you know what?
and them slippers.
That's what they like, man. So when we were in school, we had our style. My mom was like, "Why you got that damn high top fade? Cut that shit off."
That nigga had the highest high top fade.
I was always under the impression that men wore like pedal pusher style pants to make them appear taller. Like no
They-
tall ass man wearing no high water.
They like
for
those
Dwayne
pants
Wade.
because they like the slippers they wear. they want to show their shoes off. So if your pants are touching your shoes, you can't. They want to show the shiny shoes. They want to show the spikes. So when I take them to my tailor, I already know 2 inches up.
So you know,
Really?
you
Yeah.
know who made that popular though, right?
Who?
For
Farnsworth Bentley.
Michael Jackson
Oh, we do
Yeah,
hot water
yeah.
to
to,
the spike.
to, to make
Oh,
him
shout out to Michael
sew off his socks and the same loafers, but he did not want to seem short. He wanted to be tall because he knew he'd be on stage by himself. So he experimented with it with the Jackson's last tour, with the Victory Tour. But then he went all the way with it. You know, when the Billie Jean shit came out, he's like, when I'm on stage, I want to have this big persona about myself to look taller. I'm only 5'10". I want to look 6'1". So
Wow,
then
I didn't even know
he had
that.
the socks,
Yeah, I ain't know that either.
yeah.
Michael Jackson, my.
Yeah,
So,
man.
you've been doing it for 6 years.
Yes, sir.
Who have you styled?
Ugh.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Got the belly go.
Pop it, bangers.
Oh man.
What the fuck is that? What is he?
No, go ahead, man.
What does he look like?
We'll get to it. We'll get
Go
to
get you
it.
that clown.
Yeah, that's
Oh
it.
man,
Troll.
I've had the opportunity to. I went to L.A. work with some people, not A-list, but I did work with Lisa Ray's daughter in the beginning.
Okay.
She called me at midnight. I'm like, who the hell is this? And because I had knew Lisa Ray through a mutual friend, so everything is like connection, like who you know.
Right.
So
Question though, why didn't Lisa Ray hire you for herself with her tacky ass?
damn,
Bombs.
How much why you gonna
Lisa Ray,
Right.
that's my
She
that's my
tacky
baby
as
though, man.
fuck.
You think so?
She's still gelling down baby hair and shit.
Damn.
And she a grandmother.
Big ass.
Lisa has her own. She likes white. Like I asked her, like
thing.
she's like,
Like
That's a
she
pure-
Mexican or some shit.
That's that West Side shit right there. Ain't it?
Oh, she's from the South Side though.
No,
from
I'm
South
just that's
Side.
that West
Hill.
Side
That
shit.
West
She's from
Side.
South Hill.
She like white
She's from
side
Hill Hill?
boots and shit.
Yeah, man. Her pop. You don't know about her pops? That's a whole nother episode.
I
man.
thought she was from the West. No, no.
Oh,
That's
man.
oh yeah, you're
Lisa
right.
Ray, a legend in the shop, man.
Her daddy owned all those. You probably fucked the one of her daddy hotels on Stony Island.
Damn.
Shout out to Lisa Ray.
I did.
Yeah.
The one on right there.
Dude got killed by the same lady that
Here we go.
killed.
The dismal report.
No, listen. Her daddy was a big time hustler.
Okay.
Big time.
He owned the hotels.
Was
Her
it Zanzibar?
daddy and her daddy and what's her name? Debrat got the same daddy.
Right.
He got killed by this chick who wound up killing another guy who kids went to school with me over at Harper.
Damn.
Yeah.
The bitch
So-
killed everybody like that.
The last one she went to jail for. But
Gotcha.
she just was she would, use the old Ike and Tina, he was beating me, this and that. But the last one, that didn't go over that well like that.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Lisa Ray is from the South Side. She went to a Catholic school.
I thought she was from the West Side because of the brat, but
No.
you all cleared it up for
Get
me
a
right
fucking West Side, no fucking props over us. We South Side, we the shit over here. You see what the Tekashi 6ix9ine came to the West Side, right?
there.
Daylight.
Right.
He came to Chicago on the South Side, the O Block, at 4:15 in the morning.
Yeah. Right.
Right when them niggas laid down. Man, 4:15 p.m. they would have shot every motherfucker out there. They probably would have shot a few of their
Hey,
own.
yo, that dude is dangerously, hilariously funny, man.
Yeah.
It's like he's got.
I don't
balls
even
of
understand
steel.
what he is though.
He's a
Like I was looking and I'm like, what is that?
His
Spawn of
marketing
Dirty
team.
Sprite.
His marketing team. His marketing team needs an Emmy or Oscar, man, because the shit he do.
These
it's
rappers
dangerous,
just do
man,
stuff
but it's
for clout
funny.
these days. I can't even keep up with these names no more. The freshman 15 on Double XL look like trash. I
Yeah,
mean,
they look
who
like
are
a
they?
bunch of ladies.
Y'all getting old. That's what it is. Y'all
No,
are
them
getting
motherfuckers
old.
all look like they was high for some pharmaceuticals and shit.
I told
You
you, they
all are
all
getting
dirty
old.
You know why
Spawn.
nobody's fucking with that rap like that? Because they all look
Spawn of
like
Dirty
clowns,
Sprite.
and black people are scared of clowns.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
You know we don't fuck with them
Everybody's
clowns.
bomb happy today. God damn.
Introducing MC It.
That motherfucker, he got colorful hair.
Who?
He got his face tattooed.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Just like a kid we used to take to Showbiz Pizza Place, which is now what? Chuck E. Cheese?
Right.
No kid wants to go by that motherfucking big gorilla playing the piano.
and you
When they pull
ain't
them
never
curtains back,
motherfucking lying. That shit
get scared as hell.
terrified me.
and you be trying to take your kid over there,
They start crying.
You should get your ass whooped if you try to take your kid over there by that gorilla singing. Who wants to see a big black ass gorilla playing the piano talking about happy birthday, today's your birthday, hey? And then we so fucking fucked up. Guess what we do?
What?
Going over there, Tata. Going over there, Tata. We taking them over there with us. We damn near scared.
Tata done pissed on herself.
Yeah, she just shitted and pissed on herself.
He
She
is
12.
on one
You got
tonight,
her in your
ladies and
arms.
gentlemen.
That's 12 months, 12 years
Yes.
old.
Crazy, man.
Where the fuck did we leave off?
No, the style. But to
You said you
answer
did
your
Lisa
question,
Ray.
Yeah,
Okay,
her
Lisa
daughter, not
Ray's
Lisa
daughter.
Ray, her daughter.
Right.
I went to L.A. Shout out to Young Dro. Picked out some wardrobe for him,
Really?
but he didn't pick it. T.I. people came with the Aku, and I guess he had to rock with the Aku, man. So I haven't styled a lot of celebrities. Yeah, a few.
What would you pick for
E-list.
Young Dro?
Young Dro, he dresses nice. Like he likes blazers and slacks.
Sweater
But-
vest and shit like
yeah,
that.
but when you roll with T.I., you roll with a conglomerate, man. You just roll with the team. I understand that. So,
I mean, he said he spent like damn near $2 million, $3 million on Ralph Lauren.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I got some stories about these. That's
Wow.
another thing about me, man. Like I try to tell these young men and black people in general, we're so fixated on European fashion as the standard of what fashion should be, and I'm totally the opposite. Like I'm a stylist, but I don't belong in there, if that makes sense, because I don't give a fuck about Gucci and Prada, and I really don't. I like looking nice, but I don't put an emphasis on these brands. Like there was a Trick Daddy wore polo. This is a true story.
Okay.
Trick Daddy wore polo so much, he called the marketing director of Polo, said, "Hey, I want to come out with a line of shirts." You know what Polo told him? No, thank you. Matter of fact, I don't even want you wearing our clothes.
Really?
And Trick Daddy said he was hurt. I said, "What?" I said, this is what they think of us. They'll take your money.
Yeah.
They'll tolerate us, but they honestly don't want us patronizing them. And that's why I tell these young guys, I got black tailors. I shop with black vendors. Shout out to Camera B, 8301 South Ashland. Shout out to Eric Knowles, GQ Gentleman. I shop black. I talk it and I walk it. So when these people are boycotting H&M, and I'm not surprised because I've been telling y'all this for years. They don't care.
Hold that thought. I'm going to come right back to you in a brief second. Give me a rewind. Glamazon, Tyomi,
Yes.
update us. How have you been? Last time you were here was in February. Good to see you now.
I've been
You
very
and
busy.
your girls. All right.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Married now, huh? So I can't say what I really want to say.
Her memories are popping today, ladies and
Yeah, they are.
gentlemen.
Go ahead.
How that
I'm
pussy
ovulating.
selling?
You know how Mike
Oh
is.
my
You know
God.
how this goes. Go ahead.
Yeah, a lot. I got a lot going on. My app is in development. It's almost done. Touring with Exotica Expo. We just came off of a very busy weekend here in Chicago. It's my 8th show with them actually in Chicago. So,
What happened at Exotica?
oh, a lot happened at Exotica. I mean, Friday night was ladies' night, so it was really busy.
It was packed.
Yeah, it was packed. I taught my Rowdy Cowgirl workshop, and there was another class. I forget, but Rowdy Cowgirl is my favorite one. And mix and mingle, but really just stayed busy the whole weekend. Like, I could barely sit down.
Were any black porn stars there?
There were a few. The ones that typically come, like Candace Vaughn and Naomi Banks, they weren't there. But the Shy Twins, well, I don't know if they're porn stars, but they do adult modeling. They were there.
Yeah, two fine chicks.
Kelly Provocateur, yeah.
Shout out
Yeah.
to the Shot Twins. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I love them so much.
Jay and Franz.
They
Yes.
probably they look like they don't know how to revive. What did you say? The cowgirl? You teach
You know
people how
what?
to do the cowgirl?
How you gonna say that?
I'm just saying they look like they just want to just stand around. They don't want no good hard nigga fucking.
But what makes you say that?
No
though?
nigga
Like,
fucking it with a Boost mobile phone. That nigga gonna fuck the shit out you. You trying to get an iPhone too? He gonna fuck the dog shit out of you. My hair, my bitch, fuck your hair.
I heard women were walking around with penis lollipops in their mouth and shit.
Oh yeah, my sister came, and her like tradition at Exotica
She
is
came,
to
really?
get a lollycock, not came, like came.
A lollycock.
So yeah, so they sell these suckers. They're lollycocks. They're like about 10 inches long and they're like that thick. So her goal is to eat the whole thing before the end of the show. And
Bombs! Bombs!
We need
she gets it
video.
halfway
Get in
down.
here! I want to hear.
We don't believe you. We need video.
I told
There's video on Instagram.
Molly
guys
Cox.
in like 2000 when we used to joke about the Pride Parade. We used to joke about it. So I told Corey, I said, we need to make some straws with some dickheads on the
No,
top.
seriously.
And then just go down there and sell
Sell
them.
'em.
And he used to be
Yeah.
like, man, they gonna laugh at us. I was like,
They're gonna
he's like,
be laughing
with our
and
luck,
make money.
they'll put us on TV. I was like, nigga, we would laugh to the bank.
For what, $4 a
Yes.
piece? Get about
Everything
100
that
of
you know what.
$5 a straw.
LGBTQ, they support. You sell anything for them. They
So
gonna buy
then-
it up.
Honestly,
2016, I seen damn near half the Southside walking down Saturday Night Street to
Painted
get on the
straws.
red line to go to this motherfucker. I said, so now it's just the end thing to do. Now, they don't go to the Bud Billiken parade no more because they gonna shoot that bitch up. They don't want to run track. They want to go to the motherfucking. They go to the Pride parade.
Yeah, because
Just
they
stand
out there
around
having
and-
a good time.
And
As heavy
and
police
hopefully they
presence.
don't start liking dick. Hey, but man, what's happening with you now? What you mean? Hey, no, you was not talking like that when you hit me last week. What happened at the parade, man?
Lollycocks.
as a side note, you realize the thoughts that we have in our head, they get actualized and put in business form. Like
Yeah.
we was talking about the baby daddy card. And you're talking about the
It's
straws.
called the
with-
collective consciousness. Anything you think of is a part of a big ass cloud. And if you don't do it, somebody else will.
like, you know, white people down south are selling peanut butter and jelly fried chicken sandwiches.
What the?
Man, that's way too fucking much. I'm
It's not.
sorry.
Wait, are you serious?
Peanut butter
very
and
much-
jelly
that's a
fried
heart
chicken.
attack. You might as well
Nah,
just
I'm
eat a
good.
heart
That's
attack.
like the fucking Luther from damn Boondocks. Like,
If you ever
nobody
watch,
trying to-
if you ever get a chance, watch Travel Channel. See,
butter
you know it's the truth. You get
Yeah, I mean, but it's still too much. Just because they selling that shit don't mean somebody
supposed to
should be
eat that,
fucking
like,
eating
they're
it.
doing
I'm
a
sitting up here
lot.
watching the Travel Channel.
the
As a side
peanut
note,
butter
real
and
quick.
chicken in itself, I'm like, I don't understand.
I'm watching Travel Channel. It's a restaurant down there that has a sandwich, chicken breast, 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with the chicken breast inside, fried chicken breast
That's too much.
inside.
That's
yes.
too much.
Oh my
you gonna
God.
usually
With
a
cheese.
double.
You know who ate some
Peanut
bullshit like
butter
that right
jelly
before he died?
Who?
Elvis Presley. He fried that. He had a girl fry him the bananas and all the grease and shit. And he went upstairs, took a pill, and was trying to take a shit.
That's
and
not
was
even some
constipated
shit. I'll
and
be
died.
like,
Is
let
that
me
the-
get 2 bites of it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Throw
really
that
how
shit
he
straight
died?
in
You
the
You
garbage.
never, you
That's
never
how
had
he
that.
Constipation?
and he was an overdose. You know what I'm saying? But he was trying to
Oh.
take. He was on the toilet. So when Lisa Marie told Michael Jackson actually how he died and what it was really from, what was in the system, Michael Jackson told her like, "That's how I'm gonna die."
So you mean to tell me you guys have never wanted to try a donut chicken sandwich?
No.
First of all, I have in San Diego. Secondly, my colon locked up on me. I'll never do that shit again.
Wait,
Gotcha.
the 2 Krispy Kreme donuts with the chicken in the middle?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I tried.
You never wanted to try that, Dave?
No.
Miniature confession.
So how'd you
You
get
ever tried that before?
unstuffed?
I don't like
I
donuts.
had to
so
let it
no.
pass.
Okay, cool.
Like,
No.
it's horrible.
I mean, like I said, what we consider weird, what we consider, you know, like he said, straws with penis shapes on the paws,
I got a few
with
of
penis at the top or whatever,
Big
shit
heads
like
on the
that.
top, $5 a pop.
And
I'm taking
if he would've-
20,000 of them
They
down
got
there.
city-
if he
mugs and
would have went through it and not talked to his peer and went through it and started doing it and made the business, trademarked it, copyrighted it, and everything like
He
that,
would be the man right now.
he'll be a motherfucking millionaire. He
Yeah.
would not be down here with me.
I probably would. My teeth would be gold. Y'all have some welding motherfucking mask on. My teeth would be so fucking gold. I have so much jewelry on.
Next idea you come up with, just go ahead and put it out there. Just market it.
So women are
And that
walking
don't
around.
even seem like some down south shit. That sound like some shit happening over in Asia that they brought to Texas.
That peanut
With the
butter
lollycocks?
No, the fucking peanut butter chicken
jelly?
sandwich.
I'm pretty sure the lollycocks
They
are made in
do.
Asia though.
What, Asians?
Yeah, like they do the weird shit with food.
Yeah, they do. I mean, but a lot of them. If you look at the Travel Channel, or if you look at the Cooking Channel, or whatever, you'll see different things. I mean, that's it's one of those things I watch for my therapy.
R.I.P.
You know what I'm saying?
Anthony
I can't watch.
Bourdain.
I don't watch HBO movies, even though I pay for it. I'm just saying I watch Travel Channel and he's eating, you know.
Is that the brother Strange Food? What's his name?
Yeah, Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
to Anthony Bourdain. I didn't know that many blacks love Anthony Bourdain. Did you know that?
Hell yeah, we
Yes.
love food. Fuck you, be.
I have like all of his cookbooks and 2 of them.
I don't-
Really?
Yes.
Would you please explain to me and other people who don't know who he is?
I don't know
just-
who
We're gonna get back to you in
Place.
1 second. 1 second.
Since you're the residential culinarian, chef, cook.
Yeah.
Well, they told we don't never to call a chef a cook. Since you know how to fry some chicken real good, let us know what happened.
And make black beans with rice.
Straight vegetarian too.
Veggie black beans with rice. Go
Veggie
ahead.
black beans.
I mean,
rice. I told you we're gonna do that too for the end of the year. You gonna make
He's
that
a
meal?
chef.
Yeah.
Like he wrote a book, like Medium Raw, and Medium Rare, and there was a show on Fox that was based off of it. He was just telling like his life coming up in the culinary industry in like the 70s and the 80s, and how it was sex, drugs, and rock and roll, pretty much. Like you worked really hard, you got really fucked up. Like everybody boned the waitresses. Like he was an asshole chef, like any other chef. He was started off as a terrible cook, made it to a great chef. Like I like him because he's all about service, and like I agree with him. If you can't afford to leave a decent tip in a restaurant, you either don't need to be there or you just need to not be alive. Like get the fuck up out of there.
But he made traveling cool. He made traveling and going around to different places like Iran and Greece and all these other different places, and then, you know, make people trying out their food and cooking with them. Like they put goats in the ground and shit, and
Making it barbacoa
grill.
style.
Right.
They've been cooking like that for ages though.
I mean, it
Put it in the
exposes you
ground.
to a
A
whole
goat.
bunch of stuff.
Yeah, like
Goats.
barbacoa. Like that's how it's traditionally cooked. They dig a hole, they take the goat, they rub it in the spices, they wrap it in the avocado leaf, they bury it in the ground, and they cook it for like 24 hours. They cover it with coals and they walk away from it. And they come back, they move the shit, they pull it up, they put it out, let's shred it, let's eat it. It's a whole thing. Tacos.
Yeah,
yes.
I mean, they got and the Arabs.
No Louisiana hot sauce. So that shit got to be tasty.
Well,
And the
no,
Arabs would, you know, they even do the whole eating the camel thing and shit like that. So I mean,
That's got to be some tough ass meat.
Yeah.
When I saw that guy pitch, I had no idea who he was. I thought Tim Cook died from Apple. I was like, what's this? I mean, he died.
like I said, you
Hey,
know,
well, wait a minute,
we gonna
wait a
get back to we gonna get back to you, Todd.
Somebody died from your field too. The stylist lady would make the purse.
Kay Spade.
She
Oh,
killed us.
yeah, I didn't.
What was to her?
Man, I'm so removed from man. I hate to say, I'm so removed from European fashion. Like I
Gotcha.
didn't know who she was.
Kay Spade was
Yeah.
from America though. She
I'm
was
in
American.
a bubble, man.
She
So-
was an American.
so
She killed herself
handbag designer.
too.
So with you know, like I said, with Anthony Bourdain, he was he had like a cult following, but like I said, I didn't know that many. I'm looking at my
Right.
timeline on Facebook. I didn't know that many blacks was watching the nigga and shit like that.
Right.
Watching
And it
with
really
his
wasn't
cooks.
even a cult following. Them was all bandwagon ass niggas.
That's
true.
cult following.
Now
to
I'm
some
talking about
degree.
that moment that they found out he
okay,
was
yeah.
dead. It was R.I.P.
They never
and
even
shit.
saw-
No, don't
one
nobody
show.
like to post.
You never saw a show?
like black people.
Never saw a
I'm
show.
pretty sure most people who was like R.I.P. had never seen it.
And never seen the show. Like the
I have,
motherfuckers
though.
just jumped on because it was a celebrity that was fucking dead.
Right.
Yeah.
Based off
I
of
can't
mental
stand somebody
issues.
that spell my condolences. I'd be like, bitch, I know you don't even know how to spell that. You got spell check on your phone. I know you don't even know how to spell condom, bitch. That's why you got
Sorry. Hold on. What about
bitch?
sorry for
Everything
your
takes
loss?
him on the
LOST.
land.
Yes, it does.
Everything.
This is his date event. You got
Sorry
it.
for
Hey,
your
look.
loss.
Ty, you're walking around seeing women with lollipops in their mouth and shit like that. What else? With Exotica.
So one interesting thing that just had my attention the whole weekend, there was this like 38-inch tall woman named Tiny Texie.
Yes.
Who was across.
She creeped me all the way.
Is that
the
considered a
fuck
little person?
Out.
So
Yes, little people
she's
scare
like
me. I can't
literally
fuck with it.
shorter than a yardstick.
So she's about big as that stand.
And is
Look, I had
thin
to
as
do
this
some
microphone
research.
Fucking pole.
Because
Really?
you know, most of the time you see like a little person, a dwarf, they got like a big booty, big head, nubby arms. No,
She's
she
primordial,
was,
right?
Yeah, primordial dwarfism. I was like, oh, I've never seen a person like that in real life.
She's
So
a porn star.
yeah, she has like her own like fetish site. She got nude photos and stuff. She's actually a stripper. Not a porn star. She's a stripper.
Oh, okay.
Then nobody say, "Come over here, little bitch."
Hey, you little itty bitty bitch! You better get up off me.
She was popular though. Like
Yeah.
her SEO got way up as soon as she went to Exotica.
pulled
Yep, that's
up.
her. Her photos are
Let me see
already
it. Let me see it.
online from Exotica this weekend. She's so small. I was like, wow, that was interesting.
Jesus
How was your
Christ.
booth?
She
My
don't
booth
even
was
look real.
decent. I had a Rock and Shay. I brought
fast.
them to Chicago. They had never been to Chicago before.
Where are they from?
They are, well, Rock's family is actually from Chicago,
Okay.
but they are from California. And they were like, we've never done an expo before. We've never like actually met our fans in real life. Even though they've been doing porn for like over 10 years as a couple, they really haven't had much like industry interaction because it's just like them having sex with each other.
Do they have kids?
So,
That is
no,
a
they don't.
motherfucking hustle.
They don't have kids.
For over 10 years, you've been putting out videos of just you and
Yep.
a couple fucking. Now, has anybody else been invited?
No. No.
They get paid
Most
for
of
that?
they own their own company. So they
They
are
get-
an amateur porn. So this is the thing. You got professional porn and you got amateur porn. Amateur porn, you do it yourself, you produce it, you edit it, you light it, you put it up yourself, you put it out yourself.
Ain't
You
nobody
do-
getting paid for it but you.
right.
What's the gravitational pull to those two, though?
It's high. I mean, they've been doing the work for
The yellow
over
motherfucker
10
fucking
years.
a black chick.
Yeah, and like a lot of people resonate with the work primarily because it's your average, everyday looking black couple, not like fake titties, fake ass, trying to be something that's like picturesque. You
But
look
Shay
at them
body
and you-
is nice as fuck.
But how?
yeah, it
Okay,
is.
but Delcia and Delcia, Dave, Magic, Ty. 10 years of watching the same couple fuck.
But see, that's the thing. People don't understand. People are constantly finding your work. This is billions of people around the world. So you have people that have come up with their work and they're like longtime fans.
She said
and then
come
you-
up.
Yeah, and then you have people who are just now finding them because their work is being recirculated through other sites and stuff. Even like with my work. People are finding videos I did like 4 years ago, and I'm like, damn. Y'all like, oh my God, it's the best thing ever. And I'm like, it's 4 years old.
got
though,
videos out?
but it's still
Tyomi.
not like, well, I do have a adult film that I produced and won an award for, but most of my work is on YouTube. So it's
Wait,
not-
wait. Rewind.
Pull up my search engine.
Did we talk about that last time? I don't think we did.
No, we did not. You've
So-
been holding the fuck out.
How has
I
she been
won
holding
a
the fuck
fetish
out?
award.
Wait.
She
Were
did talk
you
about
in
this.
the film?
No, she
No.
directed
I was
it.
behind the camera. I was in the film, like doing an interview before, but I didn't star in it. It was my fantasy.
Real niggas want to see you in action. Come on now.
Yeah, nah, I'm good on that.
Okay, all right.
I'm good on that.
Just shut that shit down right quick.
Everybody got a price. The right number come around.
See, look at her.
Pop it. Let her know.
The allure is,
It'll be
and
3
the money
puppies
maker
coming out in this
is
motherfucker before
not
and
having a
everything.
video.
She be having a cigarette with that little, like the Zsa Zsa Zsa.
Stupid.
I'm sure trying to pull it
down
up.
there.
Nah, I'm
Please set my
good.
dogs down to
I'm
the side
good.
and feed them first.
I really enjoy having like the commercial appeal where I can step in and out of everything. So doing like being on screen, not my thing, but producing, yes. I'm actually getting more into adult film production for my app. Like there will be pay-per-view videos of different scenes and stuff that I'll be creating, not just like educational stuff, but like entertainment. If you just want to watch and you want to jack off, you can do that. Yeah. And it'll be with like some of your favorite stars, people who are popular now, people from the past, people you never heard of before, but they look great. Like, so, but I personally, it's just too much work trying to be in front of the camera because everybody has expectations. Like, I'm not a dramatic person when it comes to sex, doing all that extra shit they do in porn. Like, no. The sex I have is
Jamall, you ever
very
been on one of those?
intimate, very sensual, very connected. It is not spirited like what you see in porn.
You said what?
I know you've been on Pornhub. You ever been on there and seen like a bitch getting fucked? Then all of a sudden she stand up, she look like that naked chicken that Bugs Bunny had.
Yeah.
You
You
stupid.
be like, this bitch is just thick in the middle and her arms and shit. She got they hanging and they fat and her legs. You be like, oh my God. At that point, if you keep watching that, you be like, I'm just fucked up. I'll jack off
you
to
will
anything. I could have
you will
just
go
went.
down a rabbit hole on these sites. Like I was on Snapchat one day and we were talking about fart fetish, and this guy started sending me links, and I started pressing those links, and I started going through a whole like dark rabbit hole, spiraling down. I was like 2 hours later, fart fetish videos later. I'm like, let me just click out of this.
What
I'm gonna
is
be
fart
here.
fetish?
Hey,
hold on. What is fart
farting
fetish?
on you? But there's some
Yes.
people like get shitted on.
Yeah.
Women shitting on people, man.
Yes.
Literally,
I actually
and
have
they
people who want
filming
me
it.
to do this.
What they call it?
Scat.
Scatting. I didn't
Yeah.
know what it was. My dumb ass, like they was gonna be or something, singing or something. Oh, la loo loo loo.
I mean, you
No.
are right,
They
and
shitting.
it depends on what
Scatting.
context you're using the word scat in.
You know, I ask this question all the time.
Shitting. Now ask all these questions about getting shitted on. You want to get shitted on?
Yeah. I'm gonna ask that question. You know, I ask these questions all the time, Ty.
Yes,
When's the last time you pissed on somebody?
it hasn't been recent. I actually I'm looking for subs that want to
My
play
mind's telling
more
me
with
no.
bodily fluids. So they call it splashing too. So people who enjoy being covered in like liquids and substances, they like call it splashing. So people who like to
Scatting
be-
and splashing.
Yeah, well, scat can be a form of splashing because you're covered in like a wet substance. It just happens to be feces.
So y'all have your own vocabulary. In
Yeah, fetish and kink world has its own vocabulary, and it's very dense. It's like there's a lot of stuff that you can get into out there. But like literally, what I've noticed is that men from the Middle East, they got this whole like scat thing. I don't understand but Saudi Arabia, UAE, those guys, like for some reason, they're just really into that.
We call them
They're into
golden
what? Being
showers. Here.
scatted
Yeah,
on?
yeah.
Or scatting on somebody?
No, they are into being shitted on.
Oh, that's okay. I thought pissing was scattered.
No, so that's a golden shower
Okay.
or waterworks.
Wow.
Oh, go ahead.
Sexpert Tyomi.
The belch is gonna be on the show.
Yeah, that nigga just took a belt.
But yeah, you know.
2 for 2, my nigga. God damn.
Shit, you just
Smell like
lost
you
the
just-
whole
I could've
$40
sworn we talked
off your
about that.
paycheck for that
God
shit.
damn.
I could have
Andy
spoken about
Kaufman
that
ass.
last time though, the award, because like that I won that
We
award in
did.
August 2017 with Royal Fetish Films for Collared in Shadows. That was a great film, and that got me interested in like doing more because I'm like, oh well, I won an award. Well, then people really like my content. So
The app is next.
yes,
More porn
the
films.
app is next. The app is next. More adult films, more traveling. Because my goal is like to be the Oprah of sexuality, where I got my hands in everything. I'm covering everything. I'm not just like giving out advice. I'm doing that and also covering like travel, erotic resorts, date night ideas, cooking ideas. Like I have so much more planned because this is kind of like phase 2 of my career. I've been doing this for 7 years now, and the stuff is changing with the internet. Like even being able to do my work now is a challenge because of the laws Trump put into place. Net neutrality's down now. So now cable companies and internet providers can charge you more to stream certain content, and they're going after adult content. And they can slow down your speeds on getting on certain websites. And then they're censoring like sex talk. And now Instagram is talking about they finna be like Facebook. I'm like, fuck y'all. I'm
Yeah.
just using it all as like a funnel and just really owning my own platform, because no matter what, if their terms and conditions say, oh, we don't allow this, there's nothing you can do. Like my page on Instagram was almost at 100,000 followers.
Yeah.
And they snatched my shit, never even gave me the chance to advocate to get it back. So
Damn.
I live on Twitter now.
Yeah.
And I'm
So
like,
you're not on IG?
Well,
I am on
70s a year
Instagram, but just not like I used to
completion,
be.
right?
yes, it is. Yes,
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
what they
I'm going to
say.
tell you something. This show for Exotica,
I heard
for
that
me,
at church one year. Then it was
it
ladies
felt like that.
97 in the front. She don't. They just got to keep reminding her this shit for 97 years.
but
She ain't
this
did
show-
shit she's supposed to do in life. She just fucked
Mike.
up, the head down and the wig falling off. She's still waiting on Jesus.
Damn.
97 fucking years.
Sky Daddy.
You talking about the video that was in Richard Wiggins' podcast.
But off of what you're saying, though,
Go ahead.
the show in Chicago felt like a completion because I went to the very first Exotica in Chicago when it was done. I was like, if I can go to this show and be comfortable, I can work in sexuality. Then the very next year, they put me on to speak. I hadn't even had a blog for a year yet, and they were like, yeah, you can speak, just get a booth and you're good. So they gave me my first public speaking gig as a sexpert. And so now to be working with them, to be on a billboard, to be on the lanyards, like they had me on the badges and shit for the whole weekend, like it has come full circle. So now I
claps
feel
on
like,
that.
all right, phase 2 of my career. Now let's take over some shit.
So what should a lady give anal sex? Was she all her bills was due or just the car note?
Pop it.
Why?
She should only give it if she want to do it.
I mean, like,
that shit could go
open that
horribly
ass
wrong.
up, baby. You want me to open up this wallet or open that ass up?
I actually just bought a new butt plug this weekend, which I'm excited to try.
Yeah.
It's because like the first one that I bought is
You don't
like
get that at Walmart.
Still, actually, you can't, but you can get a Hitachi one from Walmart. Just saying.
You can get a Hitachi. Okay.
Yeah, you can. You can get a Hitachi one from
It
Walmart.
heat up,
They
huh?
sell 'em.
Can you imagine me at Walmart?
Oh, that's
cashier?
hibachi. That's a hibachi.
Mike,
He your ass.
You mad-
Why
me
do
in
you want a
Walmart.
new butt plug?
you need a price check on
Well,
butt plug.
because the one that I had, it's made out of steel and the stopper is round. So when I wore it for like 24 hours. I was walking all around New York and it felt great to feel full, but it kept pinching my ass cheeks. So the one that I have is like a bendable silicone, and instead of it being round, it's like a vertical stopper, so it fits between the cheeks and it won't pinch. So
Do you have one,
it's
Jill?
wearable.
No,
Why not?
because I don't do the whole anal thing.
Come on, Delcia.
Come on, Delcia.
She don't want-
Everybody on
Delcia.
three on the side over here. 1, 2, 3.
Come on, Delcia.
Yeah.
I'll definitely have to pass.
Get
You
to the
ain't never
pie
gave
hole
yourself a
with
reach
Tyomi.
around?
Bombs!
Not
Pop
at
it!
all.
I used to be the same way.
Not at all.
One day,
You
I was
you
like,
do not have a butt plug at all,
No, I don't.
and you're going on record as saying such. You don't want one.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a lady out to eat one day and stick one in her ass and tell her you full of shit.
Bombs!
You doing the most, man.
That just came to me.
Okay.
To God be the glory.
Ty.
Oh God.
We're gonna get back to you, Dave, in 1 second.
Butt plugs.
Man.
Side note, Ty, Dave, Magic,
How did I get
Delcy, what came out today about Jamie Foxx? Your thoughts?
Wait, what came out today about Jamie Foxx? 'Cause I don't
Let
even
us
pay
know.
attention to gossip.
Let
no more.
everybody know.
Okay, well, Jamie Foxx today is getting sued. Is getting sued from 2002 for penis slapping a woman in the face. What? From 2002. Your thoughts?
2002?
Okay.
Was she
So-
drunk?
This Me Too movement. Go ahead.
2002, she got slapped in the face with the dick. Now, the only reason I could feel like you getting slapped in the face with the dick is because you was down there getting ready to suck said dick.
I mean, so Jamie Foxx just going around slapping bitches with
That's
his
what I'm
dick?
saying. Like, shit.
That-
Because if that's the case, swing by me so I can sue
Jamie
your
Foxx
ass
is
too.
short as hell also. So the fact that you got smacked in the face with his dick, you had to be on your knees.
She had to be
Just
on
saying.
her knees in front of him, getting ready to suck his dick.
I met Jamie Foxx and he ran into my chest, literally getting off the elevator and roasted my ass silently. Like he stepped back and did a fadeaway. I was like, okay, that's great. But he's short as fuck. Like she had to be on her knees. And this whole Me Too movement, like I am all for people who have been victims of like sexual assault. Being able to come out and express themselves and seek justice. And I feel that there are so many, like this is an old allegation. How can you prove that? How can you prove without a shadow of a doubt that she got slapped in the face with Jamie Foxx's dick and it wasn't consented? How can you prove that? You can't. So what happens is now these things come out and it tarnishes their reputations and they start getting shit pulled from them, like the whole Morgan Freeman thing. Those are allegations and companies start dropping him left and right. It's ruining people's careers, and I feel like it's black men being targeted heavy right now. I'm like, damn, who gonna be next?
I said that a long time ago, like without any evidence,
There's
no
no
investigation.
evidence.
I mean,
No
how does
they
that
just automatically end up guilty in the matter of public opinion, and like
Because the
their whole
woman's
livelihood
word-
is just fucked up.
Woman's
How's they
word
playing
is
Oops
taking
Upside Your Head
over.
by the Gap Band?
How do you prove that in court?
And also, how come like when it comes to men making claims, it doesn't weigh as heavy as when women make claims against men? Like there's a disparity there as well. Because
Is it because for such a long time women had to suffer through it, and like when they told somebody, no one believed it, so now we're just going to believe every
I
fucking
don't
case?
know. I don't even try to speculate why the
Changing
disparity is
Hollywood
like
over.
that.
They're
Change
going
Hollywood.
to throw that out.
They're emasculating the
They're
man
gonna
out
throw
of
that out.
Hollywood.
It don't even matter if they throw it out. You want to know why? Because it's already done. The damage is already done. As
Right,
soon
now
as the
it's like
allegation comes out, it's
Jamie
done.
Foxx is running around slapping bitches with his dick.
But it's so comedic though, because it's like the man's a comedian And I mean, I'm not saying.
I just feel like if your face was
I
that
don't
close to a
understand
man's naked penis,
how
it was in your mouth.
There's that can't just happen randomly. Like, he's walking.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, anytime I'd have never get slapped.
Dave,
I'm just saying.
Your thoughts?
I'm just saying.
Statute of limitation. It's disgusting. You get it? Disgusting.
I got you.
The balls of that lady to say that Jamie did that, man. Like that's lame. It wouldn't hold up in court anymore. How do you prove it? Like
16 years later.
Yeah, 2 consensual.
But I mean, how
adults.
do they prove Cosby stuff? You know, they got him on a more recent case though.
And now they're getting a divorce.
No, they said that
Who getting a divorce?
his
Camille
deposition
and,
where he admitted to giving the
He's
lady
88. Where's she
Quaaludes,
going?
but he didn't fucking roofie them. He asked, "I got these Quaaludes, bitch. You want one?"
You know, it's just I feel sad a little bit for a lot of the men who are being accused, because there's a lot of accusations that come out and then they get brushed under the rug, like, oh, my bad. Like the whole Usher thing with the one girl that was saying she had sex with him and it
He
wasn't
gave him almost. She contracted the STD
Yeah,
or something
like,
like
No,
that.
then
First of all,
she
you can't-
recanted. She said she
All
lied.
of that shit, but everybody was.
but the damage is done now. 'Cause
It
now
was
everybody
so
think
many memes about letting it burn and shit.
Exactly.
And she had never even had sex with this man.
Yep.
So like, how am I supposed to believe every time a woman
And
says
the bitch hired a lawyer and
man-
everything, right?
Yeah.
She had a big Hollywood lawyer making
Yep.
that woman look stupid. She even said there was a videotape and there was no such tape because, bitch, you never had sex with him.
That's
I
what
think
I'm
we can all
saying.
agree there's a double standard as it pertains to black celebrities. As white Harvey Weinstein raped
ass.
over 100 women. He's getting rehab.
Still out here
You know,
chilling,
so-
making money.
And-
I mean, the thing about it also, you got to take a look at it. You know, what happened with Spacey was he got accused of some shit. It was true. Nothing else I ever heard and nothing else about it.
That's
at all.
because he faded to black after he
Yes,
lost
he
his
did.
fucking job on House of Cards.
And he
Yeah.
stopped me. He
Will
stopped
he
making-
resurface?
Maybe 5 years from now, but he faded to black.
And
just
then
like
he admits
Russell
to what he
Simmons.
did though.
He admit to being gay.
But then you got this
Exactly, he did, and that was a horrible PR move. He should have just waited until the stuff cooled down to be like, "And I'm gay."
guy. What's the white guy who 2.5 men had HIV? Was
Charlie
balling?
Sheen?
Yeah,
Charlie
like,
Sheen.
He just oh,
Well, you
nothing.
know, Charlie Sheen was being blackmailed about
Yeah.
his status.
He was,
And that's why he went on and
decided to
dropped the
come
bomb,
out.
because
But
he said if he had kept on paying the blackmailers,
Right.
he wouldn't have had shit to leave his kids.
But here's the thing.
When in real life, he should have motherfucking called the cops, because
Right.
extortion is definitely against the fucking law. Now you finna go your dumb ass to jail.
But the disproportionate amount of negative news with the black actors and entertainers as opposed to the white one was disparaging.
Niggas fuel all the negative shit about
Yes, they
niggas. Who the
do.
fuck you think sitting up making these memes?
the memes,
Niggas.
the memes.
Niggas latch
Niggas
on
don't
the
take nothing
internet
serious.
Mike make
Nothing
them
sacred
memes.
to niggas.
Niggas.
No, I don't make no
Nothing
memes.
is sacred to niggas.
I just say what I feel about them.
Nah, motherfuckers take your words and turn them into memes like they theirs and shit.
Yeah.
Magic, what's your thoughts about what happened with Jamie Foxx?
She was giving him some head. He got carried away with it.
Random
That's
ass
all.
allegation.
Did she
got
end up
stopped.
with a concussion?
Hold on.
She got slapped upside the face with some dick.
Yeah.
You probably, the money's over with now. Now you want to come out with it. Now you didn't. You didn't have a child or something. You didn't change your life. This and that. You were sucking dick. You had carpet burns on your motherfucking knees. You was trying to get the fucking, what was it back 2002? You probably had a chirp phone there. So he
This
played
is
you.
so
Now you-
long ago.
Now you
2002.
pillow talking with your fucking husband now with his lame bitch ass, and he's talking about let's go for the money because he's a fucking extortionist. He's in your ear. All that shit is over with, man.
And you know what's
Get
crazy?
over it.
These cases, they use facts, and it's the facts that like literally
But how do we
make
know?
them
How do
look
we know
horrible.
they
It's like,
facts?
oh, I do know her. I was with her, and so because you admit that you know them and you were with them, now whatever story she came up with, it gotta be true.
But she makes a great point. She makes a great valid point, Dave and Dale said, Magic Mike. The shaming of the situation. You see what
Yep.
happened with Chris Brown,
Yep.
and I said this is what was going to happen. He went through he beat the girl up. She beat on him. He beat the shit out of her. She they posted the pictures.
Yeah.
He had to go in silence for about 6, 7 months, 8 months. Then he reappeared on BET.
Yep.
and he went through a whole new
Transformation.
right and everything. So that's how that situation, that public shaming shit goes. I mean, Jamie is going through the fire of it right for today. Do you all see the lasting effects of it?
I mean, I'm pretty sure tomorrow
It'll be somebody
there will
else.
be a meme with a bitch that's got dicks flying in her face. Talking about motherfuckers is pulling the Jamie Foxx.
And somewhere right now, R. Kelly is drinking a 40-ounce of holy water.
Exactly.
Writing 30 albums.
But see,
Sweating.
the lasting effect is now looking at Jamie Foxx with the side eye like he a creepazoid. When
Right,
the whole
like who
time,
gonna want
though,
to do business with him?
how? But at the end of the day, though, what the fuck does him slapping a bitch in the face with a
I
dick
agree.
in his private time in their play have to do with anything? And it's like, how can you come back so many odd years later and even say that you didn't consent to that? How do you even remember the situation correctly over 10 years
she's
later?
She's riding the Me Too wave.
Ray
That's
Still
all
was a
she's
good
doing.
movie. Anyway,
Yeah, it's always going to be.
I mean, but Ty, let me ask you the question. Let me and let me put this towards you. Let's just say you know one of your clients or one of your peoples that hire you or whatever, and everything. You hit them too. You get popular, you cashing out. And you hit one of them niggas too hard up in the ass with whatever, and they come back and sue you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, first of all, that's what contracts are for. That's why R. Kelly get out of trouble, because R. Kelly make everybody who come around him sign a contract. I've been to R. Kelly house. I signed a contract. So that's when you dealing with somebody's body. Sign a contract. Even Chris Brown, like I've heard girls that have gone to his house, he make everybody take their phone and they put it in lockers. You can't have your phone when you in Chris Brown's house. So it's ways that when you are a celebrity or you a well-known person, certain ways you just can't move. And if you're gonna move that way, you gotta have a contract on these people.
And you
'Cause
gotta
if they
have the
come
right
back,
people around you.
yes, you do. Because if they come back trying to say something that's not true, you got receipts. You gotta have receipts.
like all the helicopters out there. What it was a year or two ago, when they was trying to say that he fucked a white girl up or something, did something to her.
Yeah.
And he went live on Instagram. He was smoking a cigar like I don't know what the fuck going on.
You gotta have
I was
receipts.
asleep.
Right.
And Ray J brought the chick over there with the jewelry or whatever. They took all that shit. It's just a part of life now. People try to get in your business and make something out of nothing that
And
really
unfortunately,
the public has nothing to do with. If it's between you and that person and you want to get the authorities in it, you do that.
So you make everybody
See, that-
everybody sign shit.
yeah, of course, you have to.
Do you do the videos too?
Wait, contracts for videos? Yeah.
I'm saying, do you have like videos of? Do you video your sessions or something like that? Period.
I do. I make people take pictures with their ID right next to their face, like a picture of their ID next to the contract, like the whole thing. Because you can't run away and be like, and then I don't even interact with that many people on like a personable one-on-one basis to even need to be worried about that. Because most of my work is done online, away from people for that reason.
Okay.
'Cause people will try to extort you when they think you have something.
Gotcha.
And that's the whole thing. Like, again, no one's going to question a woman's word. They're going to be like, he did it. He's guilty. Burn all of his tapes. Take him off this show. That, and it's really the public outcry to companies that make them get shook. And they say, we're going to disassociate ourselves from you because you have this image now. And I just think it's sad. Like, you haven't even proven this person to be guilty, and yet just the accusation in itself can fuck up a person's reputation and their whole brand and bring them down.
Okay. Rewind.
Tyomi speaking.
Going back to you, Dave. You said something about the European fashions and everything.
Oh yeah, just the fascination with black folks and this whole thing of we made it if we wearing Gucci and Prada.
That's because you can tell they ain't used to having shit.
It's like white people laughing at y'all, man. It's like it's embarrassing. Sometimes.
They really do.
Legitimately, they
They
do.
really laugh at us.
Hell
Yes.
yeah.
And they'll tell you in your face, I don't care, nigga. I don't want you wearing my shit.
And
But
The red bottoms.
yeah, Christian Louboutin makes shoes for style. He don't make it for comfort. I did a wedding in Indianapolis. Them shoes had to be all of almost $2,000. She took them shoes off within half hour of the wedding. These motherfuckers hurt. So you paid all this money for these shoes because she wanted the red bottoms. So I say this to say be yourself, be comfortable, and be conscious of what you buying, because the whole H&M scandal with the monkey shirt and all this is nothing new, man. They've been doing subliminal messages forever.
Man,
I can name 100 companies and CEOs. 98% of fashion industry is homosexuals and Jewish people. I have no problem with either one.
Okay.
But you will respect me. I respect you.
Mm-hmm.
You won't make subliminal images of buffoons on your logos hitting and saying all these disparaging remarks. And for the most part, black folks, they rush to these stores. They rush to buy this stuff to be seen, to feel like a status symbol.
You know,
I don't
what's
do that.
interesting? Even with urban fashion, though, because a lot of these urban fashion brands, like one, for instance, is Iceberg.
Mm-hmm.
Iceberg was so popular back then, everybody used to rock it, and Iceberg
Right.
shut down. And then they came back and they revamped without the quote-unquote hood brand.
Right.
They took all the black person's money, because they made hella money, all black people, for years. They took that money, shut down, rebranded, and now they don't have that image anymore. They don't even
Right.
want black people even rocking it anymore, because it's a new higher end brand.
But they did. I will say this: they did, as a side note, they did just sign Vic Mensa to a deal, a marketing
It's
deal.
like every 6 months, it's a new company doing a racist attack, racist ad, and they always say, "Oh, I'm sorry." They try to clean their marketing team will clean it up. They don't care, man.
And they know they need the black person,
Right.
so it's like when they rebrand, they go a different route than what it was in the past. But this is what they've always done. I mean, even like Issey Miyake. I mean, so many. Tommy Hilfiger, he made comments. I will never forget
No,
that.
I will say, I will defend that guy. He did not say that. He did
didn't
not
say
say
it.
that. No, I researched the hell out of it because somebody was arguing up and down. Well, Tommy Hilfiger said he don't want niggas. I said, man, Aaliyah was rocking. All these
so
hip hop,
interesting,
he
though.
embraced it. He was the first white guy to say, hey, that's cool.
Yeah, he
Because-
embraced Grand
he gave all,
Poobah.
Grand
Yeah.
Poobah. He gave all this gear to Grand
Yeah.
Poobah.
So he didn't say that, man. It was somebody trolled him back before social media
internet was
was
trolling.
what it is now.
But
And he went on Oprah and was like, I never said that.
But then that's the thing. People won't do any fucking research.
Right.
If it's on the internet, it must be true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And like that's the shit that is blowing me. I don't believe shit that I
Right.
read.
I got
on
a fact
social
check.
Two
media.
things is true: the internet and they.
Bombs!
They.
Like, people
They
would save
said-
up so many checks from McDonald's, like working at McDonald's, just to get one pair of red bottoms.
Correct.
That they just gonna put to the side after 30 minutes. Like,
Yeah. So
you spending your whole summer
Post
savings on a
sweetheart.
pair of checks.
Post
pair of shoes.
sweetheart.
I just
That's
want
a
brothers and sisters to be
fair word.
smart and be and practice economic development
Would-
amongst each other.
Would black urban brands survive if we got that hellified marketing and rap lyrics like they do with these other with the
Yes.
European brands?
Look. For example, Gucci. You got Gucci Mane, Louis Vuitton Don, Kanye West. They so enamored with these. They love these. They love this. But why can't you be Dapper Dan, Dougie, or how come you can't idolize the black designers? You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't get. It's a psychological thing. The Willie Lynch syndrome. You know, you got Gucci, man. You named yourself out the brand. I'm surprised Gucci didn't sue him. Like, man, you know, but
Gucci ain't gonna sue him for what? He making the money.
right, and that's the thing. They're like, hey, we spending
Vuitton
we
endorse
$1 trillion a year
rappers
spending
'cause they
habit.
put their names in
Yeah.
songs all the time.
So
Yeah, they paid T.I. not
it's
to,
sad, man. It's sad.
come out with a video for that song, that
But I-
Louis Vuitton song.
But to answer your question, I think if we put it out
Louis
there
bag.
30 times a day in a song, GQ Gentleman, Cameron B, but
I mean,
people
look at
will go to
Versace.
these
Why you
stores.
think
Yeah.
Donatella Versace on the Migos the way she is? Because they are immortalizing her brand for the next generation.
So you saying if the Migos would instead of using Versace and Gucci and what all them Balenciaga shits and everything,
some ugly
if they would sit up there and
shoes,
say,
man.
Those shoes ugly as fuck.
if they would say Fat Tiger Workshop, or if they would
Yeah,
sit up and shout out
I
Fashion
can, man, I
Geek,
can
or,
name Bernard Bentley. I can name a lot of black urban designers that are like dope, and just look the shoes, as like those Balenciaga. What Balenciaga?
Balenciaga.
Those are the ugliest shoes ever, man.
Special
But-
ed
I
shoes.
love
I read
Yeah.
that they were like super heavy too.
Yeah, they just not attractive, and people rock them because they're designers.
It's
how
just
many
the
fashion
status
shows you
symbol.
been to
A lot.
out of Chicago?
Chicago.
I said out of Chicago, not let me out of town.
Oh,
Have you been to the Parises and the NYC?
No. I would love to get invited, but like I said, I'm not in that world. I'm not an ass kisser, but if I could just get in there and just do my thing, man, I think I would impress a lot of people, man.
I do something strange with some change to get in them motherfuckers.
But I will say, I went to L.A. Quick story. I went to L.A. and I didn't like what I saw. You know, L.A. is fucked up, man.
I love LA.
What you mean you didn't like what you saw?
Drugs, like, you want to bump? I didn't know what that meant. Like, no, I don't want to dance. Like, no, you want to bump? What?
Bombs!
They in L.A. the parties, they do lines like it's nothing. And I'm looking around like, yo, let's get the fuck out of here. I'm
in
with money
the
coach.
industry. That's normal.
They doing drugs like it's normal. I'm like, yo, let's get out of here. They like, what's wrong? I'm like, yo, we gonna get in trouble. Like, nah, it's cool, man. You in LA. I'm like, what? This what y'all do here? So that and the story I've heard about certain celebrities, I won't name, and it's like it's real crazy.
Okay, so
LA,
what did you do while everybody was doing the lines and shit?
Man, I got the hell out of there, man. I wasn't
left?
comfortable. Yeah, that's not me, man. Like, I'm from Chicago. I don't do no cocaine, man. I don't no crack, none of that
This
stuff,
generation is doing that, though,
Man, this
man.
generation
Yeah, they
is
pushing
doing
that
shit
powder
harder than a
hard,
motherfucker.
dog.
This generation is doing that
And
now.
they ain't even
They-
snorting straight
I'm
cocaine.
out.
They snorting
No.
fucking borax and shit.
Yeah.
Mushrooms.
That shit all cut and
Angel
shit.
dust and stuff. Well, I'm doing shrooms
I had a question
on
for you.
Tuesday.
Yes,
Just-
ma'am.
Styles by Dave. Now,
Next question. No,
funny guy.
let's go.
What's the one important fashion tip that you would give men today?
The one most important fashion tip: get
Like
your
the-
suit tailored. For one,
How did I know you were going to say that?
Because any gentleman can wear a suit, but it's the fit that makes that suit. Like you can go get I don't care. You can go get a suit from H&M. As long as you get it tailored, you look nice.
That $25 tailor
Yeah.
will give you $1 million.
No, it's more than that. But
No, I'm just
25
saying, like $25,
Yeah.
$50. Even if you
Yeah.
spent $100 to have it
Get
tailored
the pants
to fit you,
tapered, the jacket.
it could
the
be
back.
a $40 suit, and you spend
Right.
that $100, it's gonna be $1 million look.
Yes,
Like
you have
I
to
knew
get
you
it
were gonna
tailored.
say
Yeah, that's the key. And take those tags off those sleeves on them. Damn.
Oh my God!
What's the look for us now?
Yeah,
What's the
that
look for the
tag
male
on
now?
the sleeve.
So,
With a regular suit, not that. Somebody
well,
my
the
age.
European cut has been in for a while. The
tights.
yeah, not super tight, but European cut, meaning fit to your body. Like everybody can't wear European cut. No, with all due respect, is some big guy like Steve Harvey. He can't wear a slim. He's a big guy, but his suits fit him. So, as long as your suit fits you, that's what you're aiming for. That you want that fit. You don't want your sleeves hanging down to the tip of your fingers.
Yeah.
You don't want your pants drag. You don't want to have that Kings of Comedy suit on, man. You remember those suits?
Yeah.
Bernie Mac had the wide leg pants with 35 buttons
Yeah.
and 16 pockets on the side. That was in 2002. You know, style has evolved, it's changed, so you just gotta get the suit tailored to your body.
How many kids are coming to you, or young adults young men are coming to you, want to dress like Young Thug and Lil Uzi Vert?
Zero. Thank God.
Gotcha. Okay.
Zero.
So you get the guys that want to be dapper.
I get the young men. They see my pictures. Hey, I like that. I want something like that. I don't do the whole emasculation of the black male. I don't encourage that look. To each his own. You want to wear blouses. You want to wear purses. That's on you. But they're not coming to me with that.
Skinny jean shits?
Nah, I do mostly formal wear. Like
Okay.
98% of it's formal wear.
Formal
like
wear?
suits. Yeah. I don't do
What
this.
fashion trend do you hate the most amongst men?
Wearing women's wear. It's like I don't know where that came from. It's like blouses. Like you said, what's that young man?
I mean, they was wearing blouses.
Uzi Vert
Yeah.
purses.
What's it call it?
When
Diddy
LeBron
and them?
came out with that Hermes
Yeah.
bag,
Them
man.
Versace, silk ass Versace shirts, them were
Yes.
blouses too.
Yeah.
Biggie wore.
It's like they're pushing this
Tupac.
agenda that it's okay because LeBron is carrying this $40,000. That's a purse. It's not a man, but that's a purse. That's a $40,000 alligator purse. I don't care what toiletries
Yeah.
you got.
Travel
Get you a
bag.
bag.
It's a travel bag.
It's a travel bag.
No, it's a purse.
What
But
would,
the
would
Birkin
you,
whatever
bag
you wanna
was
make it.
originated to be a travel bag. It
What-
was never really supposed to be a purse.
which brand is like you said you do formal wear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so out of these brands like the Polo or Lacoste or anything, one of those brands, I mean, Nautica, all those staple brands. What's your favorite?
You mean from urban wear?
Just period, just in general. What's your favorite out of those specific names and everything? Like I'm a three striper. He's a Nike person.
Right.
We go back and forth and battle about shit all the
Adidas?
Yeah, I'm an Adidas
I like
person.
Adidas, man. I like Adidas. Like I said, I was never into the name brand. Like I was never infatuated with, I gotta have this when it come out. I've just never been like that.
Like Troop is making a comeback now.
Yeah.
And
Troop
Champion.
Huh?
Champion.
Champion
Champion.
brand. How the fuck a Payless brand now want to charge $54 for a shirt that say Champion on it? I'm
No,
not paying
real.
that.
Because of niggas.
I saw
That's good
a
marketing.
leopard print
That's us.
Champion sweatshirt. That motherfucker was $85.
Not doing it.
Yeah.
Because of niggas. We make shit hot.
Yeah.
That shit-
I will say this about fashion. They come to us. They look at us first.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah,
bite it.
not doing it.
You know, thank God Gucci gave Dapper Dan. Shout out to Dapper Dan. They gave him his own
Shouts to Dapper
store
Dan.
in
Yes.
Harlem. Say for years Dapper Dan been taking Gucci prints. And I'm making this jacket. Remember the Rakim jackets?
Yeah.
That was him back in the 80s. I was like, man, this is some cold shit.
He's back
So
performing.
finally,
and such now.
after 20 years, Gucci like, man, let me get this guy his own store, his own.
And it took a
fabric.
black woman to make it happen who
Yes.
works for Gucci
Right.
to do such. But I mean, so you don't subscribe to those brands at all?
No, man. I like I like Dolce & Gabbana. A lot of they print fabrics and some very intricate. If you look at some of their work, it's incredible, man. Like I don't know how they do it, but I'm into details. I look at details.
What would
So,
you put on an old nigga that drinks Heinekens and wears his hat cocked to the right all the time and wears
Damn.
Nike? What would you put on him? Not saying anything, you know. No
And
pun
after you
intended.
a pack
talking
of
about
cigarillos and some Kool-Aid. Tell them to get the hell on.
how would you style a 40-year-old man that keeps wearing fraternity wear?
Damn. Shade in this room right now.
Thank y'all for listening to Ignorance. Reasonable Ignorance.
How would you style a woman that's very full of it and very round and rotusque?
That ain't even a word.
Come on, Tyomi, save me.
Not even a word. You're making up words here.
Supposed to be rotund.
Right.
I wasn't talking about you.
But you're not coming for my dark-skinned brother, though.
Well,
I just said, how would you style?
And I want to know
guy
how
that
would you
drinks
style a
Heinekens?
40-year-old man that still wears fraternity regalia.
And then I would like for you to then double back and figure out and let me know how would you style a very rotund, full of
Rotund.
energy, rotund, full of energy, big-breasted woman.
Man, help me, Tyomi.
you don't style women?
Here we go. I'm going to go around the table. Relationship questions. Here we go. Styles by Dave.
Yeah.
Coming to you first, sir. And thank you for the enlightenment. I'm glad you came
Thank
on
you,
the show
sir.
tonight.
Thank y'all for having me here.
Shout out to my man Magic Mike.
Magic Mike.
Once again, thank you, Dave. I'm
sir.
glad you came on the show. Hit it. All right. This is a question. Dating a former serial cheater. He's pretty upfront with me about his past. Problem, he doesn't invite me around his friends, and he saves random sexy girl pics as screensavers. When I mention these things, he says I'm insecure. Advice. What kind of advice would you give her?
First of all, stay on my phone. Second of all, no.
No, seriously.
Dates multiple women. This is a woman asking
Yeah,
about
serial
her guy.
cheater. Dating. She's dating a former serial cheater.
So you want me to give her some advice?
Yes.
Just leave.
There's no such thing as a former serial cheater, and it sounds like this man just dates whoever he wants. If you're choosing to be with him, you choosing to make yourself upset. So just leave.
Yeah, to answer your question, yes, leave women. Y'all know this is 2018. Y'all gotta know y'all worth, man. You don't have to play games, man. We're not 18 no more, so
If you want somebody that just wants to date you, then leave him alone.
if he's a
Go
serial
find some-
cheater, she needs some milk. Just leave, you know. Just
Magic?
leave.
Get it together, baby. It's your turn every time it's your turn. Shit. Quit bullshitting yourself.
A serial cheater?
He's a serial. You ever see a serial killer get out of jail and he stop killing? No. Serial means continuous. God damn it. Numbers. Run on. We trying to get them numbers up. You get over it, baby. You'll be all right. Every time it's your turn, it's your turn. So
now you already know what I got for this bitch.
What you got?
Garbage bag.
She gets a hefty bag. Of course, because she's trash. He done sit up here and verbally told you, every bitch I get with, I cheat on, okay? Like, I cheat. That's what I do.
She wanted to change him, Delcia. Come on.
Oh, then she needs a gasoline line trash bag because bitch, it's not your job. Report to the dumpster immediately. Damn. Set her on fire.
Damn.
Pop it.
Y'all give out those like all the time and shit, like trash ass people.
You gotta get Tyomi a different question.
Tyomi, here we go.
Yeah.
Dating this female for about 4 months.
This female.
Yeah. It's a guy talking.
Might as well be a dog or a gorilla.
She introduces me to her grandma. She lives with her. Grandma to her in front of me. Are y'all dating, or is this the one of those dates you do for wigs and money?
Her grandma petty as fuck.
She says her granny gets confused.
No, granny ain't confused. She telling the whole ass truth.
Yeah. Grandma letting it be known that she turned tricks. So, what you confused about, bro?
For purses and wigs.
Baby,
Right.
you're a nice guy. You need to find somebody because this.
What is his question?
I named her. She was 7 pounds and 8 ounces at birth.
It's
She
his
a hoe
question
though,
is she telling the truth or not? Because I mean, grandma don't tell no lies.
Grandma don't tell no lies.
Grandma, look, my grandma put me on the spot all the time. Grandma calls stuff how she sees it. So, and you live with her, so she see how you moving. So to this man, I don't know what your question is as far as like whether you want to stay or leave, but ask yourself, you want to be a trick? If you do, then go ahead and be a trick. It's fine.
I mean, and clearly you want to be treated like a trick, calling women females and shit like they're fucking gorillas or fucking dogs or something.
I mean,
Magic.
What? I said what I had to say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say about that.
Oh,
grandma definitely
Grandma
let it be known.
let it
Grandma
be
was
known.
looking out though, high key. She was like, I ain't finna let you bring another one up in here and just use him
Probably
for
was a
some
nice
cheap,
looking dude
ugly
with a
ass
good
lace
401,
wigs.
yeah.
She was looking out for him. So
She know her granddaughter pussy stank, but listen. She stay with her. She's like, this bitch need to quit letting these niggas nut at her. This bitch smell like a old wet Rottweiler. Every time she go to the washroom.
Del said, talking to a guy, and within a few days he gave me oral sex. Later, I found out he has a wife and kid. I told him that I have her number, and that I'll tell what he did if he doesn't confess. Too far or nah?
too far, bitch.
Definitely too far. That bitch is
Hand
trash.
claps.
You either gonna take the head and move around, bitch. Come on now, he ain't trying to love on you. The fuck?
And why didn't you, if it was really that important to know the fact,
why
that
didn't
he
you
has
investigate before?
A child and a wife, right? Why didn't you ask up front, are you married with children? Because it wasn't that important when you was getting munched on.
Exactly. Shit, I mean, like, bitch, is you trying to be in love or is you trying to get this
And
nut?
what's the
I'm
purpose
confused.
of him confessing so that his life can be ruined because you feel like your life was ruined? I don't understand that.
Right, because you don't have anything invested. I have a contractor hefty bag lined with gasoline for this bitch.
You ever see the dog that's really thirsty, lap that water up out the bowl? That's why he was looking at that pussy. He was lapping that pussy up out of that. She said, you got to tell somebody else about this. Was I'm going to tell. Go tell your wife how you lap this pussy up. Fuck me up. I don't know what to do now. My hair's been fucked up ever since
Yeah.
you
That
lapped
sounds
my
accurate.
pussy up.
Question reminds me of a story I read, and this chick said she was talking to this guy. So she asked him, do you have a wife, a girlfriend, anybody that would have a problem with me dating you? And that motherfucker went, why? You can't fight or something?
Bombs!
Oh, that was funny.
That shit was hilarious.
I would be out. Like,
That shit was
He
funny.
said you can't find. I said, hell no.
That shit was funny.
That's interesting though, because I feel like guys ask women right away. You got kids, you married. Women, it's like, oh, you.
We
so
not
cute.
supposed to ask no motherfucking questions and shit.
Yeah.
Like, why you want to know that? Like, you trying to be all super impersonal. No, motherfucker. You want to know all my motherfucking math? What the fuck is yours?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Well, I
let
got
me
2
come to
eyes
your
at
house and
home.
look in your medicine cabinet, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I bet you was going to be a box of fucking tampons up in there because this ain't just your motherfucking house.
6
Listen,
baby seats in
that
the back.
shit is real all around the world. I went to Amsterdam, and this Nigerian guy hosted me at his house. He tried to act like he ain't had nobody. I found white girl hair in the shower. It was white girl hair products in the shower. I was like, nigga,
This is
you never
before-
knew you was that.
Was this
White
And I
before?
found
rain
blonde
shampoo and
hairs in the
shit.
bed. I'm like,
This
don't
was
stop
after y'all
playing
hooked up. You
games.
found out?
I didn't hook up with him.
Oh, okay.
He hosted us for free, but he was trying to make it seem like he didn't have anybody in his life. Like, oh, I'm not dating anybody. Women in Amsterdam.
You should have
they're not-
scattered on him.
Tyomi. After his NBA team lost, me and hubby were play fighting. Me told you we'll spank that ass. He bends over, puts his face on the pillow, and his ass in the air and says, "Spank it, daddy. Spank it hard." He did that too well. Should I be concerned?
Concerned about what is the question?
He said, "Spank it, daddy."
Are you homophobic? Are you not comfortable with the idea of your man liking his ass to be spanked? Or is it that you're uncomfortable with the idea that quite possibly he has done this with men before, or he's currently doing it with men without your awareness? That's the question. What are you concerned about? Are you concerned about the relationship ending? Or are you concerned that he's gay and you're uncomfortable with being with someone who could quite possibly be bi or gay or whatever?
I'm concerned.
Don't
with
leave out the fact that did you see some webs on his ass? Like he didn't get his
I'm
ass
concerned with the
before?
verbiage. Spank me, daddy. Like, who says that? Like,
People said
Not no
He could be
man.
bi-
I know, man.
bisexual men that's what I'm saying. Like, the man could be bisexual. So the question is, like, what are you concerned about? You know,
This is her husband, though.
Damn, I gotta get them straws.
he could look.
That's the only thing I can
What's
think about now is the
interesting
big head
is-
straws for $5.
I've been saying this, like, people get married and they decide to, like, let one side of themselves go. I have dated women who are into women, like women. We've dated, and then as soon as they get married or have a child, it like switches up and they pretend like they don't have these feelings anymore. So men can be the same way. You know, they were messing around with men and women, you know, bisexuality, whatever they want to label it, before they got married, got with a woman, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna leave these ways
She's
behind.
telling actual
to
facts.
compromise to make things right. And then when a window of opportunity opens up to where it seems like you're comfortable with it, then you put this little thing out there on the table to test the waters to see if she'll be into it. So it's a possibility. Maybe this man had another life before he got with you. Maybe he just been hiding, like his bisexuality has been dormant this whole time, and that one moment he was just like, I'm gonna be free right now. You know,
And I went to college with a guy. He was very gay when we were in college.
You went to college in Atlanta?
No, I went to school in South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
He's very married to a woman now.
White woman.
Yeah. And I'm talking about he used to be nailing the shit out of all of the gay boys.
that's how it is. Like,
Well, you
it's-
know how you tell them, you know, all these guys, if they gay or not and they married and whatnot, just go get some family ice cream, get ice cream cones.
you stupid.
And watch them suck on the ice cream.
What if
They'll
he's
be
the
like,
bottom-
that nigga's
what
a
if
dick
he's-
sucker.
What if he's the
Don't
top
no
though?
regular man suck no dick
What
like
if
that.
he's
He'd
the
have had a
top, though?
mustache around his dick hair before.
What if he's the top though? What if he don't eat ice cream like
I
he
don't
sucks?
care.
Still
Gay
gay.
is
Be a
gay. You
top.
don't
Gay.
get back from that.
But see, the ice cream trick ain't gonna work though if he a top.
Listen,
Only if he
Day,
a bottom.
would you tell her about that fat ass nigga Ramon from the neighborhood?
Oh, remember that? That was the first encounter I had somebody who I didn't know what gay was. He wore lipstick. We was like 10 years, 12? 10,
Yeah.
11? He would wear full-on lipstick. He was a big nigga, too, man.
And
he would chase us.
and he wanted to play football with us one time.
Right,
We got down playing football.
He wanted to tackle the shit out of Mike.
He was like so he like tried to like
He wanted Mike's
really,
tight
like,
end.
fuck with us. So I threw bottles at that nigga all the way
You
home.
bitch,
So he
you
told
right.
his mama.
You be
On
traumatized
Wabash.
for the rest
I
of your
stayed
life
in
off
Indiana.
that.
Man, this
He
guy
said I'm
was.
staying at the Wabash. So that motherfucker brought his mama to my house. So my mama was like, "You was throwing bottles in?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Why?" I was like,
He's trying to fuck
I'm
you.
finna tell you. I'm finna curse too. He said he wanted to suck my dick. She was like, okay. She slammed the door in her face like, "Lady, get that motherfucker, that fat ass faggot away from around here." And then that was the end of that. I was like, so it was. I don't play that gay shit.
Here we go. What happened to that brother, man? What happened to that brother?
I don't know. He probably somewhere dead.
Why you gotta be dead? Damn.
Damn, that's not funny. Why are we laughing at that?
Man, he was sucking dick.
Hey, he said he might be dead.
That was in '84. You don't last that long.
Black
Black
people-
sucking dick. No, you
Really?
all that nutty, gay, fucking in the ass.
Black people
He
are
had no
just
insurance.
desensitized when it
Why am I
comes to
laughing?
that.
Wow.
Fat bastard dead. The question is, who was his pallbearer? His fat bitch.
Thanos.
At Magic Mike 32 on
Oh,
Instagram and on
God.
Twitter, man. Here we go.
My luck, that nigga be outside the studio next week. Come on me.
You looking for me?
Hey, Kool-Aid.
You still playing football?
That's what we used to call him because he was black as hell.
Man.
He's about 300 pounds.
That's a big
And that
nigga.
motherfucker was like, "Come here, y'all." I was like, "Man, let's go, Daddy. Get the fuck away from this."
I never ran so
faggot
fast
ass
in my life,
motherfucker.
boy.
Styles by Dave. Magic Mike.
sir.
Finally moved in with my girl. Been together 1.5 years. Told her she could throw away her sex toys
Nigga, no.
away because
Next story.
I told her she could throw away her sex
Fuck
toys
out here.
away because I'm there full time.
Nigga, no, you not. You are not hitting this full time.
She asked.
No, this is where it gets better.
She asked, but how will I orgasm? My soul left my body. All this time she's been faking. Advice. Magic Styles by Dave.
Oh, Lord.
But what do y'all tell him? Go get the bitch some more batteries. Keep it. I got you. Just know that the lights will be out. All this shit, all these bills around here. So that's his girl or his wife?
His girl.
His girl? All right, well, it's always somebody else, man. Somebody better.
No, he needs to step his game up and actually.
No, you're not going to throw
he
your
needs
fucking
to
hips out to
learn.
please this bitch and you going
He needs
against
to
Everlast
learn.
and Everready
He
and
needs
do it
to
so
learn
bad.
anatomy.
She asked you how am I?
Exactly.
Fuck
He
that.
needs to
Wait,
learn
she said, how am I gonna
anatomy. She
orgasm?
needs to learn
Yeah,
anatomy.
She said, but how will I orgasm? My soul left my body.
She's
All this
never
time
had-
she's been faking advice.
I would tell her, ask your sister.
Yeah. You would say, ask your sister.
You ever had sisters, Mike?
No, I
Personally,
I've been fortunate enough to have two.
I'm kind of disappointed in her. Because if you having sex with this motherfucker and he is not making you orgasm or come the way like you like to come, you should say something.
First of all, she only know one way to come, and that's with toys. That's the issue. It's like she don't even know her own body without vibration. So
Right.
she need to take a break from them toys and actually connect with her man if that's what she
no,
really
and
wanna
I'm
do.
with that too.
So
Like,
Tyomi, is this a fact? Is it 80% of women fake orgasm? Or was it higher?
Well, over 70% of women are not
Okay,
having regular
I knew it was
orgasms.
high. I knew it was something like
you know, it's a lot of women faking out here. It's a lot of men out here who think they had 100, like a score 100 every time he went in, and he's been lied to.
Well, I'm not
unfortunately.
finna
Hey, I got a
motherfucking
video to
fake
show
it.
y'all
I'm
what
not
we've done,
faking
man.
it.
It was
I don't lie.
hilarious.
I've never faked an
I'm not
orgasm.
faking it.
Not doing that shit.
at all.
If she don't shake and her eyes roll back in her head and she don't call her kids and be like, "This y'all new dad," you ain't nothing right.
So much
So
learning.
70% of women are faking it.
Over 70% of women are faking it.
That's wild, man.
Over 70%
No,
of women are faking
definitely-
it.
I'm not going to
And
fake
y'all
it.
want me to believe in the Holy Ghost, huh?
I believe in the Holy Ghost
Yeah.
and the Holy Spirit. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I-
This
not-
is
but not
real.
that- not
we
that
don't
fake.
know nothing about that.
Here we go. Going around the table. Everybody. Delcia. I'm a newlywed and I recently connected with a mutual friend of ours. We've slept together and our connection is stronger than what I have with my husband. I'm preg and not sure who the father is. What to do?
Hop in the trash, a hefty bag, and report to the dumpster, you nasty bitch. Because, like, if at least you gonna cheat on your husband, why the fuck you can't wear a condom? What the fuck? Like, so you just running around here letting everybody shoot your club up. So now, goddamn it, this a Maury episode. You trash. You gonna give birth to a little trash bag. Go on somewhere.
She might
Tired of these hoes.
She might be like the old girl that what I used to fuck with. Go ahead, Ty.
You know what? She did it to herself. Because if you gonna mess around on your husband because he's not giving you whatever it is you want, you should have spoke up in your relationship, first of all. Secondly, you should have wore condoms. Thirdly, you wanted this Maury episode because you was bored in your relationship. So you got it now. Figure it out. You're a grown woman. You got two options. You either terminate or you had a baby and pretend it's his. Just saying.
Damn. Styles by Dave. Your thoughts on that?
What was the question?
No, he's like.
Or she could just be honest and be like, I'm pregnant. I don't know who the father is. It's you and you,
Yeah,
but she ain't that
what
trill.
Tyomi said.
She ain't that trill. Because she wouldn't be asking y'all. if she
Yeah,
was.
she would not be asking the 6 brown chicks to ask they followers.
Go 69th International on them. Just make the nigga pay for it until he becomes something, and then bring the real nigga around when he don't become something.
But see, she gonna feel so hurt. She just may as well get a paternity test right now.
Here we go.
Just saying.
Another black soul lost.
Here we go. So I fell on hard times. And this man offered me $300 a week just for conversation. I'm a guy also. Does that make me gay? I'm kind of prostituting for conversation. I'm not gay, but financial aid needs to be paid.
Nigga, you thinking too much. Get the money.
Exactly, because I don't think that is
Come
gay. Because I
on.
mean, gay is like when two men are having sex. Gay couldn't be when two men are having a conversation.
If you look at him in his eyes and y'all talking to him,
No,
eye to eye.
Wait. You said your part. Let him say
You don't
it.
look no nigga in his eye and talk to him eye to eye.
He leaving something out, man. $300.
You gay for
just to
pay.
know.
They do it in porn all the
Yeah.
time. Keep it
And
moving.
in financial aid, we all y'all paid y'all financial aid.
I still owe.
I
Yes.
told the bitch, don't call that no more. I don't have no degree. I'm not paying you. Fuck you. You stay the fuck over this phone.
That's why your shit 420 right now.
I don't give a fuck. Bitch. I give a shit.
This shit paid out for it.
And I ain't trying to fix it either. I just fuck it.
Dave,
So anyway, but you don't look
All
no
you
man in
gotta
his eye.
do, Mike,
Wait.
is make
Hold
some
on.
penis pops.
Hold on. Go ahead.
You don't look no man in his eye while he talking to you. $300. Now, if it was $650, we had a conversation at Starbucks.
He said
in the
$300 a
open.
week though.
$300 a week? No, man.
But
you can do
are they
something better.
sitting
That's
face
a
to
conversation.
face or is it over the phone?
He wasn't specific. He just said
He wasn't
conversation.
specific. So I'm gonna just say over the phone, because clearly, I'm not sitting up talking to another man if I'm a man face to face for $300 a week on some gay shit. But over the phone, sure, because hey, the old girl been faking it with her boyfriend for a year and a half. I can fake it a little bit for this change.
You better
The
take
fuck?
that $300.
Styles by
He's
Dave.
definitely thinking too hard. Get the
I
money.
think this brother leaving something out, man. You're not meeting up with somebody every week just to talk for $300, man.
But he never said face to face and
$1,200
meeting
a
up.
month?
You could be having conversation.
I think he's
like,
omitting
Yeah,
something.
he wants you to rub his balls or something.
Right.
Go ahead, Ty. Go ahead.
I've legit had conversations with men that I've never met in my life, and they've sent me and wired me money within a few hours of even talking to them. So
Okay. Translation.
Goddamn weirdos. Niggas, you can talk to anybody.
Women. I mean, men are going to be suckers for that. Okay.
men be
We're
suckers
talking
for
to
that
God.
with men too.
Boom.
I'm saying he thinking
This
too
nigga's
hard.
gay. This
Look,
is gay.
It don't matter if it's gay or not.
I say gay.
This man said,
$100 more. He's sucking somebody's cock.
listen, this man said,
Putting a
I
hickey on
fell
his
on
booty.
hard times.
Bombs.
First of all,
Hold on. You're supposed to let the bomb get bombs. Cut. Go.
First of all, if you doing anything out of desperation, just don't do the shit. Because if you gotta question your sexuality just to get the bag, you don't need to be doing it.
Right. He's gay.
Say right, he's gay.
And he's in denial.
He's right. He's gay. Because the thing about it is, financial aid is that bad where you got to accept talking to another guy face to face or on the phone or FaceTiming $300 every fucking week.
Listen,
You $100 or $200 even more away
That
from
man.
getting your ass ate
Yeah,
by
why
this
did-
fucking
That
guy.
man.
Why did you
Oh.
go to school in the first place if you was gonna be doing some stupid shit like this?
Well,
What did you go to school for to get
You
the
cannot
financial aid?
spend this no
pressure
other
of
way,
society.
Tyomi.
I'm not spending no way. I
Because you know
said,
you like to spend
what
shit.
doesn't it look? At the end of the day, is you want your tuition paid or not. You question your sexuality, you shouldn't be doing it then. It ain't that rough a time for you to have to be questioning who you are. And then shit, he in college, he don't know who he is, so he's still exploring.
Walmart work overnight, kid.
I'm just saying.
You can make the same amount of money right there, right?
Yeah.
At Walmart.
Honestly, he wants
and
to
walk out with a TV or two and get some
This
extra
man
cash.
wants to do the shit because he sees it as a easy way to make money. And again, if you got to question your sexuality and question yourself, just don't do it. It's not that deep. There's other ways to receive $300. And shit, you should be getting more than that. I'm just saying.
Well, this has been a very interesting episode.
It's been a great episode. I'm excited anytime my boo is here.
I'm just
know you
couldn't
are.
believe this whole Jamie Foxx thing. I had no idea that was a subject.
No,
that was a
I was
topic.
on Twitter and it was like somebody was like, "Now you can't even slap bitches in the face with your dick without getting sued." And I'm like, who the fuck slapped somebody with a dick? Then somebody was like, "Well, getting slapped with a dick in your face don't sound that bad."
I mean, I actually like that shit. So.
Bombs.
I'm just saying.
Was it big?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Did it slap you on the lips
Was
or
it
was it on
heavy?
your cheek? Did it get your forehead?
Was it flaccid?
Right.
Was it really hard?
Was
me
it
know.
more dick than was a balls? Like, what was it?
You
Tell
slapped it in
me.
the face with the old gummy one. But listen,
It's a gummy worm. That's what I'm saying. You know, maybe she got upset because it wasn't hard enough when he slapped her in the face with it. So she just was like, I'm going to sue now. So many scenarios.
Reasonable Ignorance podcast, June, Wednesday before Father's Day. My mom, every day we wait for me is another day. We getting closer to seeing you again. We almost under 70 days now. Coming on home, baby.
Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there.
If it is to be, it's to be up to me. Y'all take that with y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all summer. Chicago, y'all be safe out there, man. Ladies,
Please
y'all walk in pairs because somebody taking these black ladies and they're not taking my baby mama, and I'm disappointed in that. So y'all take it easy. Y'all have a good weekend. Bye.
At Magic Mike 32.
Don't let a $7 sundress cost you
Use
$70,000 in
condoms.
child support.
At
Use
Styles.
condoms.
Use condoms.
Use
At Styles
condoms.
by Dave. Thank you guys.
At Styles by Dave on Instagram and on
all platforms. At
all
Styles
platforms.
by Dave.
Tyomi plug.
At Glamazon Tyomi on Twitter, youtube.com/Glamoratica101.
Yes.
She got them girls out.
Yes.
And Dave
The
styles
girls are
you if you
comfortable.
going down to the city hall, you know, Justice a piece to get married to. He'll style you for that too. And if you go in the court, he'll style you for that too. And if you got a good repass, you got to go to. You want your uncle to brush him off, dust him off, make him look good. He got you straight for that too. Wherever you going, Dave will style you. So y'all
Fold them grand.
stay together. He got a plastic bag for Jamal. He gonna look like Missy Elliott in that video he was in.
Damn.
Me, I'm super fly, duper duper fly. Take it easy, y'all. See y'all.
We out. Reasonable Ignorance Podcast,
Shush.
now on Apple Podcasts, now on SoundCloud, anywhere where you hear podcasts, we out there. Download, subscribe, leave a comment, review, share. Bombs!